divine spiritual guidance here on another live. And on this particular live, we're going to look at all 12 zodiac signs to give you all of the messages and the tea on your love situation for the next 7 days. So this is going to be a reading for those that are currently involved in a love situation, as well as those that are interested in what's new coming towards you for singles. So it's going to be an exciting, full comprehensive reading today. And it's been a few days since your girl has done all signs. So I'm excited to get right into it. But first, I gotta share with you guys this amazing shadow work deck. I've been using it lately and it's really transformed my life. It's allowed me to go really deep into my own spiritual journey on different areas that I really need to work on in my life. And let me tell you, shadow work is so important. You know, it is a way for you to dive deep and to really see like, man, I got some issues I need to clean up. So y'all got to check it out. It's a really cool deck and you can order it on Amazon. I'm going to drop the link into the live chat for you guys to check it out. But it's really cool and it includes prompts and questions that you can use to be able to do the inner work. So it comes with different categories. So like one category is integration. The other category is reflection. And then they have another category, which is projection and closing. Okay, so all these different categories, you can see I've been all up in this thing, trying to really do the work. And it's very transformative. Like one of the biggest issues I think for a lot of us is we don't have a compass to get to our goal of becoming the best version of ourselves. And sometimes we can pay all this money to get readings, go to therapy, you know, get spiritual guidance from all these people on YouTube. But what about if you just buy a deck, get a journal, and you actually just reflect and you look at your inner soul that you need to really do some work on, okay? And so with this deck, you get this, including instructions to help you navigate through how to use it. Like I said, I've been using it for a few days now, and it's really such a great deck. And I've also done some shadow work journaling. I bought a shadow work journal. So this is a great supplement to kind of like add to that. So definitely check it out. Highly recommendable for those that are really serious about their healing journey. All right. So yeah, I am going to be giving away this deck to a lucky subscriber. I'll announce when that is, but I still recommend, because it's only one deck that will be autographed from your girl. And if you're watching this live, tonight, I want you to put shadow work in the chat. Shadow work if you want to be in the running to get the deck. If you want to be in the running to get the deck, put the word shadow work in the live chat. And then later on, when I review this, I'll see who actually said that they want it. And I'll tell you further instructions on how you can go ahead and apply to be in the running to get it. So if you want it, shadow work, it's a really cool deck. I'll have it autographed with a nice, beautiful message of inspiration to come with it. But it's going to be a great way to kind of kickstart some things about yourself that you may not necessarily want to look at, but needs to be looked at in order to be able to attract the right type of love. And just overall better path, better spiritual path. So love it, y'all. Y'all got to get it. Y'all got to get it. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna keep that right there. Big shout out to those here on the live. I see we have T Rose, we have Adele. Oh, Adley, I'm sorry. I keep calling you Adele. Adley, JMM wants that shadow work deck. Okay, yeah, very nice deck, guys. Very creative, because you know you see all these journals, workbooks, but I have yet seen shadow work cards, so that's really cool. All right, so let's get into it. As you guys know, we're going to go from Aries all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also in these readings, the roles could be reversed. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. This is a general reading for all 12 zodiac signs, not a personal. So it may or may not resonate with your story these next 7 days. But if it does, be sure that you guys don't hesitate to share with me that it resonated. I love to hear from you guys. I read comments every single day and love to hear you guys' stories. So thank you for sharing for those that are brave enough to do so. All right, here we go. We're going to first start off with Aries. Do we have any Aries in the building? Aries, Aries. Hey, how y'all doing? All right, let's do this, Aries. In your readings today, guys, we'll first start off with those currently involved, and then we'll go to singles for the next 7 days. Spirit, tell me about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs that are currently involved with someone at this time. What is the current energy surrounding Aries and the person that they're currently connected to in the next 7 days? We have the 8 of Inspiration in the reverse. We have the Muse of Voices. And we have the Knight of Emotions. Underneath the deck, we have the Muse of Materials and the Three of Voices. This is definitely somebody that definitely wants to come towards you with love, passion, desire. But they're holding themselves back. And I think it has a lot to do with guilt. Something this person said or did to you, they feel guilty about. So this is kind of like a protective energy. I got to protect myself just in the event Aries cusses me out. For a lot of you Aries watching, I think you've come to the conclusion that when it comes to this person, you would prefer to definitely keep your options open. And find new love. You do think a lot about this relationship. It's kind of like weighing heavy on you though. But you're not satisfied with the experience. So this is what's motivating you to potentially want to move out and try something else. Yeah, with the Two of Voices in the reverse, like I think this is you saying like, I want to, but it's also an overwhelming experience to go out here and talk to other people and get to know people. It's an overwhelming experience for me because I honestly, truly still have feelings for this other person I'm currently involved with. I just don't necessarily want to surrender to it because it just didn't make me feel good. The fact that this person's not taking a lot of action, not doing much. They're so closed off and guarded. What am I supposed to do? So it gives me the energy of you feeling like there's a lot of unanswered questions you've gotten from this person. This person hasn't really given you a lot of effort, a lot of signals, energy to really know where they really stand with you. You wouldn't even know that they feel guilty. for what they've done. And you wouldn't know that they have a lot of love for you with the muse of emotions. Like this is someone that's really in their feels. Whoever your person is, they're really in their feels, but you would not know this because they're not really doing much. With the Knight of Emotions to the Priestess, this person secretly wants to take you on a date, you know, create romance with you, love upon you, show you the world. But you wouldn't know that because it's all up in their emotions and in their thoughts, but there's really not a lot of action backed up with this. Let's ask that. Why is this person not taking action with the seven of, no, the eight of inspirations in the reverse? Okay. We have the Eight of Materials in reverse. I feel like it's because this person doesn't have the energy or the motivation to do anything about it right now. They don't really want to work on it. They feel like, what's the point? What's the point of putting in work on something I'm going to be rejected from? Aries is probably going to reject me. So with the Six of Cups in the reverse, this person feels like it has everything to do with how I treated Aries. I messed up. What did this person do to Aries? Can you give me a little insight of what they did? You know, I really feel like this person has caused you a lot of pain. They may have showed up in behavior patterns that came across a bit abusive or toxic or confrontational. And they really want to try to fix all that. I'm getting a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of drama. And with the Seven of Emotions underneath the deck, I think it was a result of this person just considering like, maybe this isn't meant for us to be. So maybe I just need to like back my energy away. And they regret it now because you're not invested like you used to be. I think even during the time in the past when you guys would have issues, you were still somewhat invested in this. You know, this was not, you know, a situation where I honestly feel like you were so quickly to run, but now you just kind of decided I gotta run. Okay. Anything else Aries needs to know about this person? With the Four of Emotions in the reverse, this person wants to get to a happier place of love and peace and tranquility and all of that. They don't want you guys to be in a bad position. And that's why I say secretly they want to date you again, really get to know you again. This definitely feels like an Aries that has a lot of history with this person. This person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also getting air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but that's the main energies coming through. All right, so let's look at new love. So this is for all Aries that have recently connected to someone new within the past month or so, or will be connected to someone new. So let's see. What can you expect the next 7 days? All right, Spirit. So tell me about Aries who are connected to someone new in love and romance. What can those Aries expect the next 7 days? We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Emotions, and underneath the deck we have the Death card as well as the Five of Voices. I hate to say this, Aries, but whoever this person is, it really just looks like you guys are experiencing some issues or will be experiencing some issues very soon, these next 7 days. It just seemed like things are not going very well between you two with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, to the Ace of Wands, to the Two of Swords. Like, I think this person would say they're overwhelmed by how much this relationship is not playing out in their favor, and it's kind of turning them off. And I'm even noticing your energy, Aries, you're very guarded as well from this person. Yeah, you feel like why do I have to keep contributing or giving to this person so much? Yeah, why do I have to be the one to, you know, give, and this person just take? It feels very unbalanced for you. And so I feel like you've pulled your energy back, and that's what's making this person feel like you don't care. And it's making them feel like, you know, when it comes to my emotional state and what I feel, I'm just not in it. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have the 10 of materials in reverse. So yeah, they're losing hope that this can work out. Secretly, that's what they're thinking. And I think it has a lot to do with there's this disconnect between you two. This like withdrawn energy. So yeah, with the 5 of Cups, you know, I really feel like our 5 of Emotions, I feel like something has happened. And I'm not going to spend too much on this, but something has happened or something will happen where you guys are just going to feel very pulled away from each other. And I think it's because you guys are just not a good match. Okay. You guys are not. Yeah. The Chariot in reverse, all this energy, like someone said in the chat, is negative. It is. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's what it is. And this is not everybody's reading. So only take it if it's yours and leave the rest. Okay. This person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also getting fixed sign energy. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Libra and Gemini for air sign with Aquarius. Okay. So it's very similar to the other. I think it just depends on your situation, but this is for singles. Okay. Now, just a rule of thumb for those watching tarot. Again, these are general reads. These are general readings. But this definitely feels like a karmic cycle. And a lot of times these karmic cycles are spiritual tests to see if you're ready to spiritually evolve and grow to the next level. And some of us are just not ready for that yet, which that's just how it is. All right, y'all. I have to step away, but you guys can come with me. Let's see how we're going to make this happen. I have to step away, y'all, because I got my pot roast on the crock pot. And I don't know if you can hear that beeping, and it's making me real irritated. But that's my alarm. That's my alarm for my pot roast, y'all. So I got to go check on my pot roast. Yeah, your girl cooks. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Dinner at Mika's, yep. Dinner at Mika's. So y'all can hear it now, beeping. Let's see. Probably can go a little bit longer. Yeah, I think it go a little. I want it to be real tender. Yeah, we're gonna let it rip. I'll come get it after I'm done with the reading, but we're gonna turn that timer off. You know, when you get to a certain age, you have to set timers because you be forgetting you got food on. and you start doing a bunch of other stuff and you're like, oh man, I forgot to turn the stove off, or I forgot to turn the crock pot off. So I got to literally set timers, y'all, because I'll be multitasking. I literally be multitasking. Oh, Lord. All right. Am I making cornbread too? No. I'm just doing the roast so the meat will be ready for tomorrow. I already ate dinner. Yeah, the roast is really my dinner for tomorrow / prepping for the next couple of days. Y'all know how it is when you try to like make a casserole or you try to make something and then you want it to last for a few days. So that's what I got going on. Let me get this back on the charger. Okay. Y'all know me. Business at the top, party on the bottom. So look, I got my little polar bear pajama pants on today with my Christmas fuzzy socks. With my Christmas. It's time. I'm already in the Christmas spirit. Okay, here we go. So we're on Taurus now. All right, here we go. Oh, thank you, HD. I'm going to just keep it real with y'all. I'll be chilling. I like to be comfortable so I can focus. And now that I don't hear that beeping, I won't be irritated. Oh my gosh, during the Aries, it was like beep, beep, beep. Like, okay, I'm going to get the roast. Jesus. Okay. There we go. Make sure. All right. So just so y'all know, take these messages if they resonate with you. Some of y'all get in your feels because you don't like the messages, but sometimes it is good. It's not always bad, but I have to read whatever comes through. I can't control what comes through. It's coming through. And as you guys know, time is fluid in tarot. So these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Okay? Just throw that out there once again because some of y'all going to be tripping. I already know. Here we go. Also, my soul tribe, tomorrow I'm going to have a very special reading for you guys live where I'm going to be doing general readings for all of my soul tribe members. So if you're a member of the channel, you'll get a complimentary general reading from your girl. Woohoo! Each of my members. It'll be a mini read, but it'll be still really, really helpful. So I hope all of my members will enjoy that. All right, Taurus, let's do it. So if you're just now coming to the live, just want to remind everybody to do your shadow work. If you have not already checked out this amazing deck, the link is down in the description box below on the shadow work deck. I'm going to drop it into the live chat. I'm actually going to be giving away a deck for free that's going to be signed and autographed by your girl, but you've got to copy your own just in case you don't get it. Okay, this is where you're going to do your shadow work and go deep into your spiritual healing journey. It's very transformative. Shadow work is very transformative and necessary. I think everybody needs to really look at the not so good parts of ourselves so we can heal and become the best version of ourselves to attract better. Because when we are better, we attract better. All right, let's do this, Taurus. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the energies that are currently surrounding Taurus and the person that Taurus is currently connected to in love and romance at this time. We have the Hierophant in the reverse. The High Priestess in the reverse. The Two of Voices in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Voices as well as the Ace of Emotion in the reverse. All right. Unfortunately, if you are currently connected to someone, Taurus, I'm getting this person is giving up on this relationship. They want to tell you that they're just not interested in you, or they're not interested in this. They feel like you guys are just not a good match with the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. Yeah, they feel like it's more important for them to just keep to themselves, do their own thing. Some of them may not even tell you this. Some will actually say it, and some of them will not say it. They'll just start acting funny, and that's what it is. Okay, they're just not into you. Okay, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna be blunt with you. You know, you'll keep it real on this channel. With the Muse of Materials underneath the deck, I think this is somebody that's more focused on their finances, their career, their stability than love right now. That seems to be their focus and priority than love. Ah, thank you so much for the floating hearts, Shanice. Yeah, it's like the love thing is freaking them out. It's like, I'd rather just cut it off. The funny thing is, you're secretly not interested either. But you feel like there's some unfinished business between you two. And with the Muse of Inspiration to the Four of Inspiration in the reverse, I think you want to move forward with this divorce, this breakup, this separation, this whatever this is, okay? Whatever you guys have going on, I really feel like this is somebody that you're just tired of as well. So it feels like it's a mutual thing. Whatever that means, it's a mutual thing. And I think it has a lot to do with you just losing patience on this person, surrendering to the connection, surrendering to you, building with you, being there for you. Okay. Yeah. You'd rather just look out for yourself. Adley says, yeah, he wants to talk, but he won't have anything to talk about. She says, I am not interested in reconciliation. Just get your ish and go. See? So that tells you right there, Adley, I feel like this is somebody that really doesn't want to say it, but they feel it, they think it, but they're not saying it. And that is problematic. They got to say it. They got to just say, listen, this is where I'm at with it, and this is what I want. Okay. So yeah, I think you guys are on the same page without really saying you guys are on the same page. And that's what I'm getting for those that's involved. Your person could be, I have Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and also earth sign energy, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Doesn't have to be, but that's the energy that's coming through in the read. Now, if you're a Taurus and you're single as a Pringle, let's see. Let's see what we got. Yee! Says like the video, y'all. That's right. Hit that like button, y'all. Show your girls some love. Here we go, singles. Woohoo! Let's see what's coming towards you the next 7 days. Spirit, tell me about single Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who's coming towards single Tauruses in love and romance the next 7 days? We have the 7 of Voices, Justice, and then we have the Muse of Inspiration. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Material, as well as the Page of Material in the reverse. All right, so this is someone who definitely is not ready to settle down with you. They're going to be very deceptive. 7 of Voices is sneaky, sneaky, deceptive card energy. It's like the 7 of Swords. So this is someone that's coming in, I feel, for a little fun. There it is. 4 Voices and the Devil. All right. Not good. Spirit, tell me about this devil energy. Not good. Very deceptive person, okay? I think this is somebody from your past who wants to not fight and argue or have issues with you singles. I think they want to make amends with you and get on your good side, but you know this person's toxic, okay? Now, your energy with the Justice to the 9 of Voices, you're definitely feeling like you need to protect yourself, okay? You've been through hell and back with this person, and you're not interested in pursuing them or going towards them. You're going to be going the other direction. So within the next 7 days, Taurus singles, please be prepared. Your person from your past will be reaching out to you in an attempt to try to convince you that they want you. But it looks like they just want a little action in the bedroom with the Muse of Inspirations. Yeah. And even then, with that passionate experience, it looks like with the 2 of Voices, they don't know who they want. Do they want you or do they want someone else? They don't know. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. Why the 2 of Voices? Because this person wants to make sure that they're in control of you and the situation with the Emperor in the reverse. And if you start tripping, they want to be able to dip and go over there. Is there anybody else coming towards singles? Because single Tauruses ain't got time for this. We have the Temperance. And we have the Knight of Voices. In divine timing, someone new will be reaching out to you besides this loser, lame ass, deceiver, liar person. Someone else will, okay? It's just going to take time. I'm getting at the end of November or up until December. You're going to start connecting to someone else. But within the next 7 days, no. It's going to take a little bit longer, but I'm getting later November, early December, you'll get conversation and interaction with someone else besides this old toxic ex of yours. Yep. Adley says, yeah, he only wants what I can do for him. I can't blame him, but he doesn't do anything for me. Absolutely. Be careful. Don't let this person back. Do not fail the test, Taurus. Do not fail the test. All right, y'all. We're getting right into it with Geminis next. By the way, Tauruses, singles, your person could have been an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and I'm also getting fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be, but that's the predominant energy coming through for that toxic ex of yours. Could be in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Doesn't have to be. But here it is. Definitely a test. Thank you all so much for joining me on another live. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for coming to Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance.com. If you're just now coming and you're like, what the heck is going on here? We're doing all signs and what's coming into you in love for the next 7 days. We've already done Aries and Taurus, and now we're heading off to do Gemini. If you feel like you have some shadow work that you really need to work on just within yourself, because we can't make ourselves get to the space we want to until we do the hard work. This is exactly what you need to focus on, is doing the hard work. So go ahead and copy your shadow work deck. The link, I just dropped it into the live chat. You could also find it in the description box below. I've been using these cards and they've been very, very helpful. I'm also giving away a deck. So if you're interested in winning this shadow work deck with your girl's autograph and a very special custom message from me, drop the word shadow deck into the live chat. Drop shadow work into the live chat if you want to win this deck for free. So you can kickstart your shadow work journey from your girl. All right, here we go, Gemini. We have Goddess of Duality here, representing for Team Gemini. Yee! Is ready to do some shadow work. I love it. I love it. We have Tess ready to do some shadow work. I love it. Y'all, it's a transformative journey. If you have not really done your shadow work, you got to get into it, y'all. It really does help. All right, let's see what we got, Gemini. It helps in a lot of areas of your life. Spiritually, mentally, and you understand, you get more sense of self-awareness. So you move different. You show up different. You know what your triggers are, all of that. It's probably one of the best forms of therapy, I say, on a spiritual level. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Gemini and the person that Gemini is currently connected to in love and romance at this time in the next 7 days? All right, we have the High Priestess in the reverse, the Ace of Inspiration, and the Lovers in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Justice and the Page of Voices in the reverse. This is someone very sneaky, Gemini. I'm getting a very sneaky energy from this person. This person has this thing about them where they keep a lot of secrets and keeping a lot of hidden agendas and plots and things that they have going on in their energy to themselves. And since you and this person may have been a little bit at odds, I'm getting, they've been keeping their eye on you. And what they're seeing is that you're single, and that has this person very much in a panic state. They're very concerned about this because they still want to have access to you with the Knight of Inspiration in the reverse. But I feel like you're turning a blind eye to this. And you're hoping that you can manifest a new opportunity elsewhere. But then there's this part of you that kind of lies to yourself Because maybe some of you Geminis are not actually doing what it takes to manifest it, but you're fantasizing about it. Now, when it comes to the relationship with this person, I think you're kind of going back and forth, feeling confused. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? I don't know. But I think I need to focus elsewhere, focus on something else. Focus on my career, focus on my money, just focus on something other than this. Anything, anything else is better than this person. I think what's going on with this person, they just want your cooperation. I'm not necessarily getting they want a relationship per se. They just want your cooperation for whatever that means for you. This person's kind of very difficult to figure out. Hold on just a second. Because it's like spying on you, curious about you. I'm almost getting like they just don't want you to be with someone else. So they're kind of like coming in and just kind of keep you captive. If I can still keep Gemini in my life, I'm cool with that. Yeah, it's almost like they want to protect what you have to offer to themselves. So you may be someone that's very well established, have your own thing going for yourself, and they don't want that to be lost. Let me ask this, because with the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Inspirations in the reverse, it's like giving like player in and out, inconsistent. So what does this person really want? They're keeping confusing me. I'm sure you Gemini are like, what the heck does this person want? I don't know what they want. Let's see. What do they want? They don't know. Two of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? They don't know. You don't know. They don't know. I think you just know this person's not good for you. So you're ready to just look at other things. But this person doesn't know what they really want with you. They just know you guys have unfinished business with the world in the reverse. If this is your reading, Gemini, give me some clarity because this is crazy. Both of y'all confusing me. Y'all giving me a headache. I'm getting out of this energy. Your person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They could be a Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm also getting Pisces. I ain't got time for the foolery. All right, let's look at singles. Oh. T-Rose said, even Mika tired. Girl, I got to get up out of that. I got to get all the way up out of that. Because Oh, man. Okay, so let's look at singles. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Geminis who are single. Single as a Pringle, Spirit. What can they expect in their love life the next 7 days? We have the Knight of Voices. The Wheel in the reverse. The Two of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Inspiration and the Eight of Emotions. All right. So this person wants to definitely create a relationship or dynamic with you that's peaceful. And they really want to talk to you about unblocking them or stop putting a restraint on this relationship you guys have. So it definitely feels like somebody from your past, especially with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You guys have some history and there's some unfinished business you believe you and this person have together. The reason why this isn't working is because you guys are not compatible. I think you look at this person as being very codependent and very immature and very draining. And you're really not changing that thought process about who this person is. And this person is upset at you because you have them blocked. They want you to unblock them with the Two of Swords in the reverse and the Three of Emotions. Like they want a reconciliation. But I think with this Three of Emotions, this person may be coming in because of something you have to offer with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They need your help. And also with the Seven of Emotions, you see all those fish? I think they just want to keep you as an option deep down. And then if you're not really the one they want to be with ultimately, if you guys were to get back together, they'll be willing to walk away. Y'all, anybody else, Gemini, I got to get out of your energy tonight. Y'all folks doing the most. Anybody else coming towards Gemini besides Soul Toxic X? Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Materials in reverse. The next 7 days, no. I feel like the next 7 days, you're just going to focus on yourself. You don't really want to work on anything with anybody else. I think you're kind of in this very guarded energy. And if you do have options, you don't want them. You're like, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. With the Ace of Inspiration, you're like, no. I'd rather continue on my journey of finding someone better. Yeah, with the Six of Voices in reverse, it's almost like you feel, I will use the word overwhelmed by this person from your past popping up or trying to talk to you. It throws you off and it puts you in a space of like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to deal with nobody right now. I'm just overwhelmed right now. Like even the thought of going back, it just throws your whole energy off. You're all up in your head, Gemini, like, oh my gosh, like no. I don't know if I want to deal with anybody right now. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid a tower moment with anybody. I gotta get out of this energy, Gemini. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's too intense. Like I can barely breathe. Like I'm starting to get like real overwhelmed. Like I feel pressure in my chest. I gotta get out of it. All right, so this person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They can be a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. Yeah, that's what I have. Oh boy. That's why we got to do shadow work, y'all. That's why we got to do shadow work. Get your shadow work deck, y'all. It is heavy. It's so heavy. And it's like, for some of you, this person would give you like anxiety attacks or make you feel like, I'm getting some of you guys may have, maybe not actual anxiety attacks, but you were like, just feel so much stress to where it would just be like so overwhelming. And it's draining. Like you just can't breathe. It's just like, I gotta go. And then it's also a lot to figure out. Like this person is so fickle and so indecisive and no real clear direction. I feel like it gives an air sign like myself a dang on headache. And I just, it's too much energy coming at me at one time. It's too much energy coming at me at one time. All right. Tarot says he has a serious abandonment issue and projects them onto me. Yep. Yeah, y'all got to be careful with these karmics, y'all. You know, I really feel like at the end of the day, if you're not careful with karmics, what can eventually happen is they can start to pull on your energy. And if you're a good, healed, positive, loving, nurturing person or empathic, you know, that is a recipe for disaster for you because you feel so heavy like I do. So like being around people like that, it is intensified like tenfold. You really feel it. And sometimes you can't even identify what it is. You know, you can't even like really pinpoint what it is, but you just know like being around this person, it's a lot. It's a lot. All right, we're doing Cancer now. Shay about to get on my nerves tonight. Shay, you know I'm an Aries moon. I'm about to cuss you out. God dang it. Shay. Baby. All right, let me stop for Cancer start crying. Shay may start crying because she a Cancer moon. All right, let's do it, Cancer. Cancerians, hopefully we'll get a positive reading. I've been praying, y'all. I'm praying for y'all, all of y'all, that we get some positive energy. But it's these raggedy, broke, busted, and disgusted individuals that want to keep popping up in the readings. I'm so tired of these folks, y'all. Texas Maid says being around empathy is uncomfortable because the mirror and people don't like seeing themselves when they don't like themselves. What are you talking about? Oh, I know what you're saying. So you're saying for a toxic person, being around like an empathetic, kind person is uncomfortable. Actually, it's not. It's actually enlightening and gives them fuel. Toxic people thrive off the energy of empathetic and empaths and emotional people. So that's incorrect. Let me click on your profile, see who this is. Let's see who this is real quick. Oh, text. Okay, all right. Never mind. Next, here we go. Here we go. Sorry. Love and light. Texas Maid said empaths reflect others' emotions. That's not correct, sir. Do your research. Go to Google or go to Chat GPT and ask what is an empath. I think you need to do a little bit more homework, boo. Do a little bit more homework. Empaths absorb other people's emotions and absorb energy. They take up on other people's emotions and feelings for their own. Okay? They feel others on a deeper level. So I think you got it wrong. And then you say yes, and then they reflect them back. That's incorrect. They don't reflect them back. But I think what you're trying to think of is kind of like a form of reactive abuse. I don't know if that's what you're referring to when someone receives a lot of negativity, negative, abuse. And after a while, because we're human, people will reach a breaking point and they'll snap. But people who are true empaths or people who are very truly empathic typically are not those type of people that will reflect. You're talking about toxic people. Now, toxic people will do that. Okay. So again, I think you're using the wrong terminology. Texas Maid. Do a little research. Do a little research. Do a little research. Y'all gonna shadow work. Y'all need to do some shadow work. Do some shadow. Heal with the healing. Let me put the link in the chat. Let me put the link in the chat because y'all I'm about to go off on these fools tonight. Shadow work. Do some shadow work. Okay. Text is made. Would you like to be in the running for a shadow work deck? I'm giving away a shadow work deck. Text is made. If you would like to be a part of the fun of the running with my autograph and a message, a very powerful custom message from your girl Mika, type shadow work into the chat. You need to do some shadow work, my friend. Okay, you need to do a little shadow work, my friend. All right, here we go, Cancer. I love y'all. I know, Shay. I'm trying. You know, we get Aries ain't got no control. My Aries moon about to come out. I'm trying to keep. Trying not to show my shadow self. All right. Here we go. Cancerians, it's that time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience, Cancerians. I appreciate you. I just had to, educate the folks that need the, little spiritual mini lesson on the empaths and empathy. It's a little, all right. You do bring out a little crazy, T Rose. You're right. It's just a little cuckoo. Just a little bit. If you want to know about the shadow work deck, I dropped the link in the chat. It gives you all the information on Amazon about the deck so you can check it out for yourself and order your own if you would like. Here we go, Cancers. I appreciate that, Texas Made. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having a good sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Here we go, Cancer. Get my life. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Cancer and the person that Cancer is currently connected to in love and romance? What can they expect the next 7 days from their person? We have the High Priestess. The Hanged Muse in the reverse. And we have the Three of Emotions in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Muse of Materials. And the Seven of Emotions. Okay. All right. For a lot of you guys, this person has promised to be more generous to you, give to you more, do more for you. Like that is something that I think this person has said they're going to do to kind of fix and repair or build with you more in this relationship. Or this is something they feel like they know deep down you want them to do. The problem is, with the Seven of Swords, they got other plans, okay? I think this person thinks ultimately like this may not work out in their favor. Like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. But they're going to still come towards you because it's almost like they want to just kind of see how this goes, just to see. But it's like they're going to just tell you or do what they need to do to keep it going, but just we'll see. But they already can tell like it's probably not going to work. Why is that? Because I think with the Five of Voices, this person thinks too negatively about your expectations and your standards and what you want from them. This person's saying you want too much out of them. You want them to give too much. You want them to do too much. And it's like, I don't want to have to do all that. Keep in mind, this person is showing up as a Page of Wands. So that tells me that this is somebody that doesn't really have a lot of maturity. And you're coming across as somebody that feels very betrayed by this person this week. You feel very betrayed. And you feel, you know, like you're just kind of over this with the four of voices in the reverse and the Fool in reverse. You're over the idea of even running the risk of like entertaining this anymore. It's too risky. It's too stressful. It's just too much. If you're ever wondering if this person does try to reach out, which I don't see them really taking action or doing much if you guys are in separation. If you're not in separation, I just feel like this person is like just processing a lot of ideas in their mind and coming up with how they feel or think about this relationship with you. They don't like your expectations. Let's call it what it is. They think your expectations are unrealistic, not aligned with what they want to do, but they need your help. Whatever you can provide them, that's what they're here for. Let's call it what it is. And I think for them, it's an emotional thing. You make this person feel emotionally safe and secure. So yeah, with the Muse of Materials, it feels like whatever you can offer them, that's more important than anything at all. Yeah. Like it keeps coming across as very exhausting. What is this person tired of? Like, I don't even get it. You're not even doing anything. What is this person tired of when it comes to Cancerians? They're tired of Muse of Emotions and the Fool in the reverse. They're tired of you They're tired of you holding back your emotions and your love. They're tired of you not giving them the same type of secure, loving energy. Like I said, there was something you were doing to feed and nurture this relationship in the past to make them feel valued and loved and important. And you're not doing those things anymore. So what's happening is this person is honestly and truly feeling like that's problematic. What, you expect me to do more? You expect me to show up and give you more in the relationship? I'm not doing that. Okay, this person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also getting earth sign energy heavy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It doesn't have to be, but that's predominant in the energy here. Let's look at new love for my Cancerians. My singles. Single is a Pringle. Hopefully it'll be new love. Let's not say singles. Let's just say new. My singles, hopefully, hoping for new love, right? Can't guarantee it. We'll just see what happens these 7 days. All right. All right, let's look Cancer. So this is for Cancers who are single, right? What's coming up for you these next 7 days? Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancerians who are single. What is coming towards single Cancers in love and romance the next 7 days? All right, we have the Temperance card. We have the Three of Materials. the Five of Emotions in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Inspirations in the reverse, as well as the Seven of Emotions. Or I'm sorry, the Seven of Voices. Seven of Voices, y'all. So I'll say that again. It's the Eight of Inspirations in the reverse and the Seven of Voices. All right. Can y'all hear the band playing? I'm not too far from a school and you can hear the band playing. And it's almost like 9 o'clock at night. Like, what the heck? Maybe that's a sign. Somebody may play an instrument or something, or somebody used to be a part of a band, or somebody is into music. Like, why is it so loud at 9 o'clock at night? Anywho, they really want whoever this person is, you know, they're really trying to have some patience with you, I'm getting. They want peace and they want patience. But this is also someone who can't decide if they want to be single or in a relationship. So they're going to take their time to offer anything, and they're going to take their time to not get too emotionally invested. They won't tell you this though, that they're really kind of like non-committal right now. And with the Three of Pentacles to the Ace of Emotions in the reverse, you know, I really feel like until you get the type of cooperation and support you need from this person, I feel like for you, Cancer, you are definitely waiting on the right person. Okay. I'm getting it breaks your heart, or it will break your heart. Three of Voices. You see the person's tears, crying. Because you're feeling rejected by this person. You're feeling like they're not fully committing to you. Eventually, you're going to feel that way. So depending on how long you've been with this person, I'm getting for some of you guys, this could be somebody new. Yeah, with the Ace of Voices in reverse, this feels like a new person that's telling you everything you want to hear, but their actions are not lining up or measuring with what you want in a relationship. Lot of pages here, so it feels like a new person for sure. They're going to keep this relationship going. This is not somebody that's ending it with you. It's just like, this is somebody that's telling you, yeah, we're going to build a life. We're going to be together, all these things. But then it's like the experience is not that. The experience is this person acting like they're not really into this. And it triggers you. It makes you feel like, what am I doing wrong? Like, why isn't this working? You know? You go heavy in your mind, like, what the heck is going on? Like, it was going great. You know, when you first met this person, I really feel like you guys hit it off and it was great. And then you're like, what the heck? Well, the thing is, what you don't know is the whole time this person may have not really been fully into it like you thought it was. Okay. Can you tell me what's wrong with this person? Can you tell me what's wrong with this person? Yeah, Three of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Swords. Okay. I don't know. I think this person just is thinking about being single. Yeah, they feel like you guys are just not soulmates. You guys are just not on the same page with the Lovers in reverse. Like, it's just not vibing. especially with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This feels like somebody that just doesn't feel confident that it's going to be a happily ever after situation. You know this is your reading because when you're interacting with this person in the beginning, it's going to be great. And over time, you're going to start noticing that this person is lacking the consistency. The consistency will not be there. Okay. Anything else Cancer needs to know about this person? Three of Inspirations in the reverse. And the King of, yeah, this person's going to just stop. They're going to stop with their emotions, their love. It's just going to come to the ultimate halt. And Tower in reverse it just feels like some of you guys may have already experienced this with an ex, which is you're like, this has to be my past person. But no, this is a karmic test. And some of you guys will stay in this and fail it and see what I'm saying is the truth. That this person plays a good game in the beginning. And then you'll find out like it's not what you think it is. Not everybody's story. Not everybody's story. But this is what I got for the next 7 days. You're going to start seeing a shift there. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be a Sagittarius. Could be an Aquarius. And a Libra, Gemini. All right. All right. We got Leo next. Hey, how y'all doing? Somebody came on earlier and was like, Taurus, listen, we already on Leo. So if you're just now joining the live, we've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, and now we're on Leo. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget, this is a very special live because I'm going to be giving away a deck. Right here. Shadow Work deck. Keep in mind in these readings that it is a collective reading, not a personal reading. So if you want me to dive deep into your unique situation, I strongly advise you book a personal reading with me at MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Book a personal reading with your girl. And this is not everybody's reading. MKJ. Hey, and happy birthday. Happy birthday to MKJ. All right, Leos. Mighty Leos. Any Leos here? Where the Leos at? Where the Leos at? Where the Leos at? Mighty Leos. Where you at? No Leos. Okay. I guess. Okay, there they go. There it is. Tilda is a Leo sun. Hey. Y'all, I ain't got my contacts on, so I got to bend on in to see these little tiny words. Okay, we got Libra. Hey. Leo moon. I was about to say your name Libra, but you're a Leo moon, okay? Okay, it's a lot of Leos here. Okay, cool. Dallas, Texas, Leo here. Okay. All right. All right. Let me get some water, y'all. This energy is heavy tonight, y'all. I'm tired. We only on Leo. I gotta wake up. What is going on? Oh, toxic exes. That's what's going on. Trying to come through and debo the reading. Here we go. All right, Leos, let's get into it. Don't forget, y'all, to do your shadow work. If you need a very good shadow work deck with prompts to help you work on your spiritual healing journey, this is the spot right here. This is what all right here in this little deck right here with prompts. And I'm giving away this deck with an autograph and it's a very special message for one lucky subscriber. So if you want to win a shadow work deck from your girl, type shadow work in the live chat. And I'm going to pick somebody for real. All my people, I'm going to go back and check the live chat later. And then I'm going to reach out to the lucky winner. I'll make an announcement on my community page who the winner is. And then they'll have so many days to claim their prize or whatever. I'll figure it out. All right, here we go. If you want to know about the Shadow Work deck, the link is down in the description box below. I also put it in the live chat for people to check it out live. If you want to purchase your own deck, it's a really great deck. For real, I use it. So I have one here and I have one that's unopened that I'm going to be giving away with my autograph on it. Okay, here we go. Leo. Mighty, mighty Leo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Leo and the person that Leo is currently connected to in love and romance for the next 7 days? 4 of inspiration. We have the Magician. We have the Muse of Materials. Underneath the deck, we have the 3 of Inspiration and the 3 of Materials in the reverse. You know, Leo, this is somebody that definitely could see, you know, this relationship working between you two. Which is why they kind of regret maybe running from the connection or not investing in it the way they should have in the past. I'm getting this as someone who just wasn't being a good cooperative partner. And avoiding fixing their mistakes. That's something I'm getting to. They were avoiding fixing the issues. Tell me a little bit about this Knight of Inspiration. Yeah. For some of you guys, there came an abrupt ending due to this person not really fully investing and committing in the relationship or giving you everything you needed. And I think what you needed was support. You were all the way in, Leo. I'm seeing with the Magician to the 7 of Pentacles and 7 of Wands. Like you were really, you know, laying the groundwork and the foundation to the relationship so it can grow and blossom and become something very beautiful. But with the 7 of Inspiration, I think you're protecting yourself from this. You're no longer interested in putting in all this work and getting the shorter end of the stick. So yeah, you've been through hell and back here with the 9 of Inspirations. You've been through a lot with this person. And you're like, I don't even know what to do now. Whatever you were offering this person, I feel like that's what they missed the most. And I'm getting at something materialistic or superficial. It's nothing on an emotional level or lovey-dovey. It seems very much like a supply. Yeah. And that's what they're not going to tell you with the 7 of Voices. Very sneaky, deceptive energy. Yeah, they're not going to tell you that. So it would just really be like a user energy, an opportunist. That's what it kind of feels like for me. And they're kind of pissed that you're not giving them whatever they got in the relationship for you for. And it doesn't look like love. Okay. Could be definitely an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo you were connecting to. I also got Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but that's the main energies there. All right. And now let's look at singles. If you're a Leo and you're single and you're not connecting to someone, let's see what's coming through in your love life the next 7 days. Hopefully something good. I'm tired of the doom and gloom messages, y'all. Here we go. Spirit. What is the good stuff? The good stuff, right? Let's speak it into existence, Leo. I'm rooting for you. The good stuff. No. What is the energy surrounding single Leos for the next 7 days in their love life? Okay, there we go. Knight of Inspirations. 8 of Voices in the reverse. We have the World in the reverse, Justice in the reverse, and the 4 of Emotions. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have the 9 of Inspirations and the 6 of Voices. All right. This person wants to, definitely come towards you, and I'm getting fast. Very passionate energy here this person has. But I'm also getting is because what they're trying to do is trying to find a peaceful resolution for whatever they've experienced in their past situation. So this is like them going towards you, hoping for refuge and peace. They could definitely see you guys have some things in common. But they're going to take their time with the 3 of Wands and just kind of see, is this going to really be a thing with us? With the 8 of Voices in the reverse and the Queen of Materials in the reverse and Page of Materials in reverse, Leo, even though this person is very hopeful and it feels very optimistic, this person's energy about this connection, your energy is not feeling that way. It feels kind of like you are a bit pessimistic. But you're kind of keeping that to yourself. And I really feel like the reason why you're doing that is because you're secretly still thinking about somebody from your past. Okay. So you don't even know if this person's a good option with the 7 of Emotions. I'm getting you still have a strong soul tie to the person of your past. It's almost like a subconscious deal going on. So even though this person's coming through, they're excited, they're passionate, they're coming through fast, there's something very significant about you feeling like, oh, not sure. Yeah, with the star in the reverse, I really feel like you are not feeling very hopeful about this opportunity, your past opportunity and other opportunities, but you're just like deep down, we'll see. You just don't see a future with this person. Why is that? Leo, you're just not feeling it. Let's just call it what it is. You're not feeling it. Okay, with the nine of emotions in the reverse, you know, it's just not, you're not getting the emotional fulfillment that you need from this. That's what it is. You're not feeling it. Yeah, you're not feeling this person giving you a lot of attention, giving you a lot of, you know, consistent energy and making you feel good. It just don't feel right. It just don't feel good. It feels, you know, like it's not jiving. It's not really good. It don't feel, yeah. So with the Emperor in the reverse to the Muse of Voices, you're really kind of like being very strategic in how you're putting all of these things together. And you're telling yourself, it's just not making sense to be giving this person my all. Yep. I can understand that. But at some point, I mean, if you're not feeling it, you may have to pull it back. Let's see what advice we have for you, Leo. Because this feels like somebody new. What advice we have for Leo? Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Voices in reverse. Spirit is saying you can't be expecting to be a part of a relationship and not be willing to give or take the risk. You can't expect someone to always give, and you not give a little. So Spirit is saying be mindful of this, that there's something within you that's expecting someone to kind of roll out the red carpet, give you a lot of attention, do this, do that, da, da, da. But they don't know you. They don't know you. So just give it a little grace and see. Yeah. And then make a choice with the Muse of Voices. This person could be a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Aquarius, a Leo, a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Gemini. Could be anybody, and also got Pisces. All right. Let me know if it resonates. Leo's got quiet. Next, we got Virgo. Thank you guys so much for being here, joining me on this live. If you're just now coming, we've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. And now we're about to get into Virgo. So if you're just now coming, just rewind the tape. I just dropped the list of all the different signs we've already completed. I'm glad that Leo was able to get new energy coming through. I think it was another sign that got some new energy for those that are curious. We're just reading the energy coming through the next 7 days. Do know that on this live, we're talking about a free giveaway. And this one is on the Shadow Work deck. But I strongly advise that you guys check it out. The Shadow Work deck is a transformative process. But how do you navigate through the actual spiritual journey? Well, get you a shadow work deck. It gives you prompts and a lot of different things to think about as you navigate through your healing journey. And it's really helpful. I've been using it for the past few days and it's helped me a lot. Still doing the work, always doing the work. All right, here we go, Virgo. Got a lot of Virgos out tonight. You right, Mitzi. It's crazy. We usually don't get a lot of Virgos. So that's cool. Okay, Virgos. I see y'all. Let's do it. Hey, Debbie. How you doing, girl? Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgos. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Virgo and the person that Virgo is currently connected to in love and romance? All right. We have the Knight of Inspiration, the Three of Material in the reverse, the Hierophant, and underneath the deck we have the Four of Materials in the reverse, and the Six of Voices in the reverse. This person is fighting like an internal battle of if they want to come back and work on this or drop it. They feel like it's a lot that's going to be required of them to fix and repair this relationship. But at the same time, on the surface, they still have a lot of passion for you. A lot of passion, and you have like this urge to reach out. Yeah. With the muse of emotion, they also have a lot of love for you too. But they're trying to control it because they know the work that's involved to fix and repair this. So I feel like they're self-sabotaging their own happiness because they don't want to have to live up to your expectations and requirements of what you need in a partnership. You have needs, you have expectations, and whatever you're telling this person they need to improve and work on, that's the thing that they don't want to have to do, even if they do love you. So yeah, with the Three of Materials in the reverse and the Death and the Hanged Muse, this feels like the energy of you, Virgo, saying, well, it's over anyway. So I don't know why this person wants to even consider trying to come back and reach out to me. I think you've ended this thing a long time ago, because it looks like with the Hanged Muse, you've made this decision for a while. And it's like, why? Why are they even considering coming back to me? Well, the reason why is because they're hoping that, you know, you guys can turn things back around in their favor. What I'm noticing with this person, they're showing up as a Knight of Wands. A Knight of Wands is a very wild and free energy and very impulsive. So there may have been something about this person just now realizing how much they do love and care about you. And it's just taking a time for this person to figure all that out. I guess it just took them to just see what else was out there for some of you. Yeah, so they don't want you to move on. That would be their biggest, you know, fear. They definitely want to come back with the Six of Voices in the reverse. They definitely want to come back. And it looks like for passion reasons. You know, they're very passionate about you, got a lot of emotions for you. Yeah, definitely want to take action towards you. What does this person want with Virgo, this current person? They want to have a relationship with you, move in with you, be in a committed relationship with you with the Four of Wands in order to make peace with you. So whatever has really pissed you off and sent you over the top, they want to make peace with you. Okay. Seemed like a running theme for tonight. Well, that's what we got. This person could be a Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Yeah, that's what we got. Okay, let's get to singles now. So if you are a single Virgo, meaning you're not in a relationship or a marriage, let's see what's coming your way the next 7 days. All right. Single Virgos, Spirit, single Virgos. What's coming towards single Virgos in love and romance for the next 7 days in love? Next 7 days. We have the Knight of Materials. The Ace of Materials and the reverse. And the Five of Inspirations. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Emotions and the Five of Voices in the reverse. This is somebody that's really taking a slow approach coming towards you. I'm getting a very flirtatious energy, but also very slow mover. And I think it's because deep down, like, this person doesn't know how this thing is going to work out. So I'm getting they're going to continue to get to know you. It feels like somebody new. But secretly, I feel like they don't have no sense of real direction. That's another reason why they're kind of pumping their brakes. Yeah, to avoid a tower moment. Okay. There may be something this person says or does this week that's going to lead to maybe a disagreement or, you know, a discussion you guys are going to have that may make you a bit frustrated and want to hold back a little bit from them. And they're going to regret saying whatever they said or do whatever they did. You're not going to totally close this person out, but I do feel like you're going to start to question this person just overall in general. And you're going to kind of feel like, maybe I should consider something else. What does this person do? This person is going to really send you over the top. Three of Pentacles, the Sun. Okay. Why is that an issue? Okay, three of Voices. Okay. You need more effort. That's what I'm getting. Like, they're going too slow. I think you're going to have some kind of discussion, and it may not be within the next 7 days. It may take a little bit longer than that, Virgo, but I'm getting whatever this person is doing is not at the pace. It's not at your pace. Most of you Virgos watching, especially if you watch my channel, you're very sure about yourself. You're very sure about what you want and what you need in a partner, in a relationship. And what I'm noticing is that this person is not quite sure, and that irritates you. You need this person to come through correct or don't come at all. So I think there's honestly going to be a real heart-to-heart conversation at some point about the pace of this relationship or this person's efforts. You need more. Something about you need more. And this person's going to be like, dang, I probably should have given more. But the thing is, what Virgo doesn't know is that I need more time to figure out what I'm going to do here. Yeah. Yeah, you need more. More contribution, more effort, more. So yeah, with the Star in the reverse, it's almost like you begin to lose hope in what this person says or how they show up after that conversation. But after a while, and some of you guys may have already met this person or been talking to this new person. And as you're meeting them and getting to know them, it starts off pretty good. But then after a while, you're like, why are we not progressing? We need to pick this thing up. Okay, and that's what the issue is. I don't think this is a bad person. I just hate the fact they're not totally honest with you and transparent about where they are with it and what are the issues they have, because I feel like this is someone that's not even really sure about you. And that right there is going to be a big red flag for a lot of Virgos. Y'all not going to be with it. You're not going to be with that. This person could be another earth sign such as you, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I also have water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio heavy, and Aquarius and Leo. Okay. All right, we got Libra next. Keep in mind, guys, like I always mention, these are general readings. So this is general for the full collective of each particular sign, but everybody's situation is unique. And as you know, in these collective readings, time is fluid in tarot. So some of you guys may have already experienced these things, are currently going to experience it this week or in the near future. So If you do resonate with any of these messages, let me know. These are predictive reads, of course. So it's always fun to just see if it is actually your story. But do know that I do offer personal readings, which is the best way for me to tap into your unique situation. You can always book a personal reading with me at any time at mikadivinespiritualguidance.com. And that link is down in the description box below. But do know we're not doing any mini reads tonight. So no questions in the chat. No questions in the chat. But that's how you book it. Libras are next. Got Tess here. Natalie says that Virgo reading definitely resonates. That's why I'm single. I hear you, girl. Well, hang in there. You know, love is hard, especially nowadays. So I say, don't be discouraged. Do know as a single person, there's going to be a lot of no's before you find your yes. If you really think about it in perspective, you are someone who has a unique idea of what you want in a partner. And everybody is unique indeed. So as you date and get to know people, you decide if they're your match or they're not your match. And sometimes it's going to be quite a bit of people you're going to have to turn down before you find your real match. But don't be that person that gets desperate and you end up settling for somebody because you don't want to be lonely. You don't want to be alone. Oh, my biological clock is running out. I need to have someone so I can have kids. No, don't settle. Never settle. Always spiritual tests giving you the wisdom you need to be able to use your discernment better moving forward. And that's why a lot of times in these collective readings, as draining as it is on my energy, I am hoping that it's helping a lot of you guys get to a better space. So bear with me tonight. Please excuse me in advance, y'all. Your girl is drained. I'm barely able to keep going, but I'm going. Libra's next, y'all. Here we go, Libra. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Libra? And the person that Libra is currently connected to in love and romance right now in this moment. All right, cards were just flying out, Libra. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Five of Materials, the Two of Voices in the reverse, and underneath the deck we have the Queen of Inspiration and the Four of Voices in the reverse. Definitely feels like somebody that has a lot of things that they want to say to you and do to get all these burdens off of their back. This person feels like they're weighed down with a lot of burdens, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. And it has a lot to do with the fact that you may have blocked this person. I think this person may have left you or abandoned you, or you left them. So you don't really want to talk to this person, Libra. If this person didn't actually leave you, I'm getting you just felt like they checked out a long time ago. So you may have had to leave, okay? So the reason why this person feels like there's some unfinished business is because they don't know if it's really, really over. They feel like there's a strong possibility it can be, but to them in their mind, they feel like it may not be really over between us. And I think the reason why this person feels that way is because there's been times where you've let them come back. With the Muse of Material underneath the deck and the Knight of Voices in reverse, this person may tell you, I'm going to give more. I'm going to contribute more. I'm going to support you more. I'm going to, be more responsible with how I nurture and build this relationship. But that's all a lie. All right, that's all a lie. That's just all fluff of what this person feels like they need to say in order to keep this relationship going. They just know you being silent right now is not good. And you being silent right now may mean you know a lot more about this person's secret motives and intentions that they want you to know. And they're starting to panic. Okay. You feel like there's nothing wrong with seeing what else is out there at this point. Because this person, there's something very significant about they make you go crazy. This person makes you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because of the way that they move. This is somebody that moves in the energy of very sly, slick, and they also say a lot of things that confuse you. It's like their words don't match with their actions. So yeah, you want fair and reciprocal efforts in a relationship and not the inconsistent. And especially when it comes to how much you love and how much you give, you need to see that in return. Your person doesn't understand that. I think they just feel like they are entitled for you to drop your guard, unblock them and forget what happened. Like, let's leave the past in the past and let's just hit the reset button. Like, come on, this is too much. But deep down, they know at the end of the day, they probably took it too far. They probably really did. I'm going to be honest, but they probably really did take it too far. They are aware of that, but they're not totally sold on the idea that there's not a way to get you to change your mind. They feel like there's something I can say, there's something I can do to get Libra to change his or her mind. Trip says, tell me about my future partner. Okay, I can't tell you that. You're going to have to book a personal reading with me. I'll be glad to do it then. And then we have Discovering Kayla says, yes, you're definitely on it. What does this person want with Libra? Let's see if there's anything we can get else with that. They really want clarity on where you stand. That's the bottom line of this reading. They want to know if you guys can have a conversation and talk it out and have a fresh start with the Page of Swords. This can be a fellow air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also getting this person could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be any of those signs, but that's the main energies. All right. So let's look at Libras that are single. And let's see what we got. Gemini Frederick says, dang, just got here and it was like you were reading my story. He's a Taurus. There we go. All right, but we're on Libra right now, but it doesn't mean that this person doesn't have Libra in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, or yours. It doesn't matter. So yeah. Tess says, yeah, Mika, he needs to man up and apologize and take accountability for the mess. He's a Scorpio. He's got a big ego. This resonates 100%. Man. All right. Enough old toxic ex, y'all. Let's get to the singles. Let's see if there's any new people coming towards you the next 7 days in love. So this is for all Libras that are single as a Pringle. Spirit, tell me about single Libras. Single Libras. What can they expect in their love life the next 7 days? All right. We've got the Death card. Page of Voices in the reverse. 5 of Inspiration. And underneath the deck, we have the Hierophant, as well as the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. This isn't going to go far. Whatever, person you're connecting to is not going to go far. I think this is somebody that just likes to have options. Okay. I'm just going to keep it real with you. There's definitely interference here. And that's what the issue is. This person just really likes to see what else is out there. This is not a relationship right here. Okay. Let's just call it what it is. And with the Page of Voices in the reverse, to the Muse of Inspiration, to the Empress in the reverse, I feel like this person's going to take a toll on your confidence, Libra. It's like right when you feel like, you're single, you want to get out there and mingle, you meet this person, and it's like this person's going through, I'm getting some type of breakup, or they're getting through some type of really transformative time in their life, and they're just not ready to settle down. And it's going to cause interference and issues with you, because it looks like for you, you may want something more than just something superficial. See that? With the Queen of Swords, like, you're going to tell this person, like, listen, this ain't it. And with the Knight of Voices underneath the deck, to the 5 of Pentacles, like, you're going to go straight to this energy of being right back to feeling alone and single again and abandoned by this person. But do know, if this is your energy, meaning you find out this person's not taking it seriously and they ghost you, or they keep you as an option, or what have you. Let's see, what is this person gonna do, y'all? I'm so tired of these folks. Woo, y'all, I want to cuss. Queen of Cups, Queen of Emotions, and the 10 of Emotions. See, that's what I'm saying. They're not totally over their ex. This is somebody else. Yeah, they feel abandoned by their ex. So that's the blockage. They're still getting over their ex, and they want, that's who they want. And so definitely with the 5 of Inspiration, that's the competition you fighting against. You don't even know you fighting against that. And it's just not going to work out. And it's going to really take a toll on you. But I'm telling you now, Libra, don't feel down about it. I feel like you're going to take a real bad hit about this. And you're going to be like, well, maybe we can work it out. Libra, come on now. Come on now, Libra. Come on now. This is not an ex. This is not an ex. For the love of gosh, y'all. This is not an ex. This is somebody else. I just said that. Okay, I'm going to get off this energy because some of y'all not listening. And I'm about to get irritated, y'all. I'm not feeling good. My back is hurting. Oh, Lord, my back is hurting. Ah. It's like I need my back crack or something. All right, I'm about to go to Scorpio because, folks, some of y'all in the chat getting on my nerves. Here we go, Scorpio. I already said what it is. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I can't control the energies and the folks y'all be attracting to. I said it's not the ex, so y'all please listen. Said it's somebody new that's getting over their, I said it's getting over their ex. And they meet you and they're not totally over their ex. And you take a hit because you're like, well, dang, why is this person treating me like this? Because they're still connected to their ex. This is not your past person singles. It's a new person. All right, y'all. If you are a Libra and you're dating, it's a test. It's a karmic test. That's all it is. Just run. Do not put yourself in a predicament, Libra. The problem is you guys are going to be holding on to hope. Oh my gosh, it's a new person. And then they're going to let you down. And then you're going to still hold on to hope. Because you're going to be like, well, what if? No. Let it go. Move on with your life. I'm sorry to be just a matter of fact. Somebody really pissed me off in the comments. All right, here we go, Scorpio. Because folks don't listen and I'm not feeling good. Tired. So y'all have to really read cards to really understand like how draining it is to tap into energies. And the thing about it, what you guys don't know is that I'm a full-time worker. I work full-time. I'm a single mom. And then I do a bunch of personal readings outside of these lives. That's what y'all don't know. So can you imagine like nonstop? I'm like a machine. Go, 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 go. Like literally, y'all saw I had a roast cooking in my crock pot for tomorrow's dinner. That's a piece of tomorrow's dinner going on this live because I'm multitasking all the time. I only have one son and he's 16. So, y'all, tired. Here we go, Scorpio. And that's not my only job. I actually also do a couple of other things too. I have a couple of side gigs I do. Like that's all I do is I just mom and work. That's all I do. Mom and work. I barely sleep. Barely sleep. Here we go, Scorpio. Here we go, Scorpio. I just really do want to help a lot of people. Like, for those that don't know, I teach. I'm a teacher. I have 3 degrees. I got a bachelor's, a master's, and a specialist degree. So not only do I teach, I also do other things like on a collegiate level with teachers across the state. And I work with a local university to help teachers that want to become national board teachers because I'm also national board certified and help teachers with that. So your girl has my hand in a lot of different hats. I'll be tired. Y'all got a lot, so y'all don't even know to have. Go to my website. Y'all see it on there. The About Me. I got 3 degrees. I got about 4 or 5 different jobs. Single mom. I'm doing the dang thing and I'm tired. Very hard worker. I've been like that my whole life though. I've been like that my whole life. And that's the thing, like what people don't know is people who are spiritualists or have spiritual gifts, like we thrive on wanting to help so many people. But what you guys don't know is that sometimes we just give so much of ourselves into so many people that we just don't really take time for ourselves to recharge. And I literally have to force myself to sit my rump down and recharge. But I don't even know what that means to just have me time. Like I've tried it and then I get bored because I'm an Aquarius. So I get bored. I can't just sit there and like do nothing because I'm so used to go, 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 go. But it's just been in me. I've always been a go-getter. I've always been a visionary. I've always been, about, just making a difference. And I'm like, what better way than to turn my passion, right, into a business, or turn my passion into, more than what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I've always had this spiritual gifts. I've always had a love for tarot. I got my undergrad degree in broadcasting. I always had a love of content creation. So what better way to bring it all together to create this platform and bring all my gifts and talents into one thing? And I'm a self-taught tarot reader, but I've always had spiritual gifts. So yeah. My birthday is February 12th. I have the same birthday as Abraham Lincoln. Honest Abe. I sure do. February 12th. Me and Abraham Lincoln have the same birthday. All right, Scorpio, let's do this. So I'm a February Aquarius. In January, Aquarius is, y'all be kind of, on that kind of like Capricorn type stuff. February's Aquariuses are a bit wild cards. We busy doing stuff, and that's who I am. I'll be just doing stuff. I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow, and it's going to be just random stuff. Booyah! Like starting this channel, random. And it blew up overnight. Like this all signs reading, random. So random. I just do random stuff, y'all. It's just a part of it. Okay, Scorpio, we're about to start your reading. I know I be getting sidetracked. Baby, I already told you how old my child is. I have one child and he's 16. One child and 16. Yeah, Tess says you sound like you could be on broadcasting. Yeah, because I got my degree in broadcasting. So I can say, hello and welcome to Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. So I have my broadcasting voice. Yeah. But I have a broadcasting degree. Go figure. That's why you guys like my voice, because I know how to talk. And I know how to work the camera. I know how to be cute for the camera. I know how to be professional up top and party on the bottom. Woo! It's all an illusion. Y'all didn't even know it. Yep. All right, here we go, y'all. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Scorpio and the person that Scorpio is currently connected to in love and romance at this time? We have the Muse of Inspiration. We have the Muse of Voices. Justice. And underneath the deck, we have the Page of Inspirations in the reverse and the Five of Inspirations. All right. This person don't know if they want to be mad at you or if they want to be passionate about you. You know, this person is all over the place. They don't know if they're coming or going. They miss you though. And they still are very, very turned on by you and passionate about you. And really have a desire to want to make things right, but then they're also mad at you at the same time and heartbroken. Like, what the heck, y'all? This person. Okay. Four of Voices. And the Page of Inspiration. That's what I'm saying. It's like, come on. Come on, homie. Get it together. This person, what's going on? I love you, but I hate you. I'm turned on by you, but you get on my last gosh darn nerves. I want to come towards you, but then I don't. Like, what do you want with my Scorpio friends? They want to build a life with you. But then it's like, we have so many memories, but then when we were together, like there was a lot of crap that just didn't go right. So I don't know. Do I really want that? Like, make up your mind. Your energy, Scorpio, is someone who really is very clear and very much understanding what you're dealing with. You look at this person as someone that will possibly come back. You're saying in a matter of time, this person will figure out like they're missing out on a golden opportunity. But I don't think you really want this person, but you expect them to come back. Yeah. When this person comes back, be careful. I think it's going to trigger you, Scorpio, and make you start to question like, oh my gosh, does this person really care about me? Or it's like, are they just coming to start some mess again? Are they going to put me in a third party situation? You know, while they try to recover and fix and repair this, like what the heck does this person want? Do they want to just friend zone me or what? You don't feel very confident that they're going to fully invest and commit to you. Let's just call it what it is. But you expect this person to reach out and come towards you. With the Justice to the Ace of Inspiration in the reverse and the Queen of Motion in reverse, this person feels justified and totally fair by, you know, playing this game with you of like, you know, I'm going to hold back. I'm going to hold back. Intentionally, I'm going to give it, you know, a few more weeks or so or months before I do something just to kind of give Scorpio time to sweat, you know. But I do see Scorpio's value. I feel like that's the person I want to be with. Make it make sense, Scorpio. This person, oh my God. I think I'm totally justified in making Scorpio wait and playing this reindeer game with Scorpio to get Scorpio to sweat and miss me and want me. But I really do want Scorpio. Scorpio is the person I can see value and standards, and you know, I'm very turned on by Scorpio, but I can't stand their ass, so they're gonna have to suffer a little bit. This person needs help. This person needs help. What does this person really want at the end of the day? Because this person needs help. Eight of Cups or Eight of Emotions and the Fool. You know, they want to stop you from going off and starting a new cycle with someone else. That's what they want to do. They want to catch you before, they want to snatch you on up before you go and run off to start a new cycle with someone else. That's what it is. But I want you to want me even more. I want you to miss me. It's almost like this person feels like they're the prize. And you're going to be sad because you missed out on an opportunity with me, Scorpio. Yeah, you're going to see the sun. You're going to see the truth of, how much you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Why did I miss out on this opportunity with my person? This person could be a Libra, a Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini. It can be anybody. This person's playing too many games. That's what it is. Let's call it what it is. This person's playing games, Scorpio. That's what this is. It's a gameplay. And, anytime people play mind games, everybody loses. Mind games are intended for people that's very immature, and it's like a get back game or something that they're doing, and it's really gonna backfire because Scorpio ain't got time for that. And I know that's for a fact because I'm a Scorpio rising, and I don't got time for the games. I ain't got time for it. Now, when it comes to matter of the heart, Scorpio, I think when it comes to that, like you're not with it. But enough of that. Let's get to the singles. You know what song is coming through? The big payback. Dun, 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 revenge. Gotta get that get back. The big payback. James Brown. Get down with my girlfriend. That ain't right. Ha! Y'all remember that song? I'm getting that part. Revenge. I'm mad. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all remember that song? I'm going to have to put it in the chat because I can't play it. I wish I could play it. Dang, YouTube. YouTube be flagging folks, man. Shutting the whole channels down. I wish I could play it, y'all. That's a bop, man. So I feel like this person's trying to get revenge. The big payback. The big payback. What they trying to get payback for? Okay, hold on a second. Lord. The big payback. I just dropped it into the chat, y'all. Come back, though, if you listen to it. But listen to the lyrics. Listen to the lyrics of the song. Listen to the lyrics of the song. That's all I can play, so I don't get flagged. Hey, revenge! I'm mad. All right, here we go, Scorpio. Yeah, your person trying to get revenge. They mad at you. 14 seconds or get flagged. You ain't never lied. They probably still gonna flag me. It's all right, whatever. I had to. That's a bop, man. Spirit, tell me a little bit about single Scorpios. Single Scorpios. What can they expect the next 7 days? In love and romance. Scorpio singles. Two of Voices. Temperance. Ten of Inspiration. Underneath the deck, we have the Strength in the reverse and the Star. This person is hoping that by connecting with you, they can somewhat improve their confidence to love again. I'm getting loving you, you know. Of course, Scorpio, this feels like a past person. I roll, I roll. Um, the problem with this person, though, with the Two of Swords to the Empress, like, how are you going to be confused about an Empress? The reason why they're confused is because, you know, they feel like they don't know where your head's at, and it's causing them a lot of stress, and it's making them confused about, like, if it's even worth pursuing this. Why the Two of Swords? Miss Siren said, because he's slow. Yeah, they don't know if they want to come back or not. Like, they don't know. Like, it depends on where you are. Like, the Empress, let me tell you this, Scorpio. At least this person put you on a pedestal. They look at you as being their potential end all be all. You have everything that they're looking for in a partner. But I think this Ten of Wands is associated with something that they did in the past. There it is, the Five of Emotions in reverse. They have regrets. Like, they feel like they played themselves. I think they see your worth and value now as being this Empress, and they see what else, you know, what kind of bottom of the barrel dudes, bottom of the barrel chicks is out there, and they're realizing, yeah, I fumbled a blessing. I fumbled a blessing. Okay. So they want to come towards you with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Emotions in the reverse. You know, they want to get it back to what it used to be like, but then they know they possibly ruined their opportunity with you, with an Empress. This is a once in a lifetime experience. I think this person is now realizing that you are, you know, probably the only person that they're going to run across of your caliber in this lifetime. And they screwed it up. They screwed it up. Okay, why did they screw it up? Let's find out, because we nosy on this channel. What does this person do? Okay, we have the Ace of Voices and we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so this person basically took advantage of your love and wanted to treat you like an option. I'm also getting they were jealous of you as well. They have a lot of stuff within them they need to work through and heal. So it was like, why can't I be as amazing as Scorpio? Why can't I have what Scorpio has? Why can't I be at the level Scorpio's at? Well, it's because you worked your ass off for it, Scorpio. You got to a certain level in your life to where you got to a certain space and you made room for this person to be a part of your beautiful energy, and they didn't even know what they had. So with the Temperance to the Queen of Inspirations in reverse, you don't really have any more patience left for this person, and you're going to remain silent. You ain't got nothing to say to them. I don't even think you're going to give them a, like, get off my line message. Get off my line. Don't talk to me. Lose my number. You know, you're not even going to give them that whole speech. It's just like, block. This person could be a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be anybody. That's the main energies. Let's see if there's anybody else, Scorpio, because I know y'all tired of hearing about these past people. So, Spirit, any new people coming towards Scorpio? Death in the reverse. No, it's just that old toxic ex from your past. They won't go away. See, I threw the card down for you. We don't want to. Death number. I'm tired, y'all. Here we go. Sagittarius is next, y'all. I tried it. I tried it. Spirit won't let me be great. There we go. All right. Sorry, Spirit. Okay, I had a shadow moment. Get your shadow work deck. For those that don't know about the shadow work deck, it's an amazing deck that's really, like, on a serious note, going to help you really work on your shadow side. Anything that you feel like is low vibrational, anything that you feel like you need to really work on to get to a better space of feeling whole, solid. And when you feel better, when you feel confident, when you work on those low vibrational energies, whether it's insecurities, fears, anger, resentment, anything, toxic traits that you need to address so you can really attract your soulmate and get to the root of the matter. This is a great tool to get there. You can go ahead and get your deck at Amazon. I'm going to drop the link into the chat for anybody interested. But I'm also giving away a deck that's going to be signed and autographed by your girl with a very beautiful inspirational message. I only have one that I'm giving away. So if you want to be a part of the fun in the drawing for this beautiful deck, all you got to do is type shadow work into the live chat. And after the live ends tomorrow evening, I will announce the winner. So shadow work, type it into the live chat and I'll tell you guys who the winner is. Look, that's the plan by tomorrow night, but your girl needs some rest. I still got to do a video for my Soul Tribe members. So Soul Tribe members, you will be getting personal general reads tomorrow night. So there you go. All right, yee. Need some shadow work. Goddess OG way needs shadow work. Tess needs some shadow work. Okay. Fern needs some shadow work. Nice. We all need it. You know, even if you feel like you've healed and got to a better space, it's always good to always do more. Okay. Because what it is really just getting to the heart of the matter of why do you keep attracting the toxic? Why do you keep showing up in the world the way you do? You know, what is it about you? Is it your childhood trauma? Is it old toxic ex that brainwashed you? What is it? It's going to help you. All right. It's really going to help you. Let's get it, Saggy. Bye, T-Rose. Thank you, T-Rose, for your help. Big shout out to the mods tonight, by the way. What am I doing? Thank you so much to my girl, Mitzi, T-Rose, Keita, DP, Fred, all my amazing mods, Lisa, Mama Lisa, and everybody else that supports the channel, and all of you beautiful, amazing souls that have hung out with me on this very long live. And keep in mind, guys, I did Aquarius and Pisces earlier. So all of my Pisces and Aquarius is out there. Be sure. And if you got that in your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, check out those readings I did earlier as well. All right, Saggy, let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Sagittarius? And the person that Sagittarius is currently connected to in love and romance at this time. The Devil card. Yikes. Okay. Six of Voices in the reverse. The Chariot in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Four of Materials in the reverse, as well as the Seven of Emotions in the reverse. All right, Saggy. Okay. All right. somebody that's very much tied and really strongly drawn to your energy. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop yearning you. They can't stop wanting you, desiring you. It's all about you, baby. It's all about Saggy Waggy. Yeah, whatever other options this person may have considered or, entertained or what have you, they don't want these hoes. They don't want them. They want to have you. And, they regret going another path. I'm getting there has been some type of separation or breakup or something going on with y'all where this person just thought the grass was greener on the other side. But what they realize, that grass haven't been watered in months. It's dead. It got weeds in it, got old snakes and all kind of, I don't know. What do they got in bad grass, y'all? They just got it. Got little bald spots, got little, grass is starting to turn different colors. Just go with it. You know what I'm saying? It was ragged. It was broke, busted, and disgusted. But you knew that. I know you knew that. You like, I already know this person probably gonna want to come back. Before I get into your energy, Sagittarius, let me look at this devil energy for just a second because it's bothering me, especially considering it's the first card. This person's obsessed. What is this devil energy? They really want you to stop this crap that you're pulling. Why are you blocking me? Why are you not talking? Let me get closer. Why are you blocking me? Why are you not talking to me, Sagittarius? Why are you acting brand new? What's wrong with you? Why? I don't know why I'm clapping. Does your person clap when they talk to you? Why are you acting like you ain't got no sense? What is wrong with you? Do you understand that I've been trying to call you? I've been trying to text your ass. And you want to sit up here and you want to act like you don't see me on your line. Okay. So, Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. I'm not even going to entertain all that. I don't know what that is. How does Sagittarius... What do I say next? What? You're tired of this person trying to come back, telling you they're going to work on it, and then they give you nothing to work with. I think you're tired. You want to see change. You want to see solutions to problems. You want to see outcomes that really show that this person's going to fix and repair the issues. Don't come back and repeat old same raggedy karmic cycles. Do I need to send this deck to your person, Sagittarius? Old shadow work deck? Do they need to do some shadow work? They need to do some? What is all this? Shadow work. That's what it is. They need to do some shadow work. I feel like your person got a straight attitude. Like they popping off. Like they going off. And they mad. And Sagittarius like, well, let them be big. They could be big mad. I don't care. Saggy. Your person's devastated. They feel like you a backstabber. Look at it. 10 of voices. Look at that. Look at this person. That's how your person feel. They feel like they got swords coming up, down, all around. Look at her. Ah. What does this person want? And then we're going to get to the singles because nobody got time for the foolery, y'all. Okay, let me tell you something. So I asked Spirit, what does this person want with Sagittarius? Okay, so I get, come on, tarot readers. I got the High Priestess in the reverse. I got the 9 of materials, which is like 9 of pentacles. And then I got the Knight of materials, which is like the Knight of pentacles. So this person is basically saying, I want to be with Sagittarius while I secretly want to be single. Who? I want to be with Sagittarius while I still have my freedom. Okay. Because I know that Sagittarius and I don't get along. But here's the thing. The reason why this person's coming back is because they're addicted to your energy. The devil. First card. They don't want to fully invest and commit. They just want to be able to feel better. They don't know what this is. They don't know what it is. It's almost like this person doesn't understand that they're falling in love with you and they really want to be with you, but they fight this. Because they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to miss out on all these other hoes and other potential opportunity that I can be entertaining. I'm going to have to change a lifestyle. And I don't know if I want to make that sacrifice. So here, this is what's going to be. I want to be able to still have my cake and eat it too. No. Okay. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio. Y'all let me know. Who is this fool? Steven says, damn, you read me like a book. And then deleted the comment because I called him out. Well, it is what it is. All right, here we go. That's correct, Siren. They want to keep you simultaneously on lock while they still be able to operate like a single man or a single woman. That's what it is. That's the energy. That's what I got. And that's what makes them toxic with the devil card as well. It's very low vibrational. They need shadow work. There it is. They need shadow work. All right, here we go. Singles. Singles. If you're a Saggy and you're single as a Pringle, let's see what's coming your way in love for the week of November 7th through November 14th. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius as singles. What's coming towards single Sagittarius in their love life the week of November 7th through the 14th, 2025? We have the World in the reverse, the Star, and the Queen of Materials. Underneath the deck, we have the 6 of Materials in the reverse And we have the Ace of Inspirations in the reverse. Okay. So single Sagittarius, this feels like a past person energy that definitely, is really confused if you're going to still support this person, nurture this person, give to this person, do what you always have done, you know? Because their energy field is off and this person's feeling, very emotional, missing you, missing what you brought to their life, whatever you contributed into their life. And yeah, you were definitely a provider. You did a lot for this person, okay? So they're not, they're not feeling too good that you're going to keep, they're not feeling too confident you're going to keep doing this. I think for a lot of you, Sagittariuses that are single watching, you're really focusing on new love. I don't think you're interested in this person's offer if they were to give it to you. With the Star to the Hanged Muse in the reverse to the Ace of Emotions, I think you're praying and hoping that you can manifest a new opportunity, whether it be in love, in career. Like you just don't want to deal with this person. Yeah. But I feel like with the Ace of Inspiration in the reverse, I think some of you guys don't even know like the first practical steps to get to the right love offer. And I think it's going to really throw you for a loop when this person tries to reach out to you. But deep down, you have what it takes. A lot of you guys don't know this, Sagittarius, but you're encompassing this Empress energy. It's like once you have passed this spiritual test by releasing this, you're encompassing a lot of strength, a lot of value, a lot of abundance and security. And I think that's the thing. A lot of you guys have put so much work into yourself and your goals and where you are that, you feel like, well, when this person came into my life, I didn't mind doing this for this person, doing that for this person, but it ended up draining you. So by cutting this person out, I think you're going to be focusing on getting yourself back to the old you, getting back to the old you. And by doing that, it's definitely going to shock this person. I think they're not going to see this coming, but it's also going to empower you even more to walk away. Yeah. Yep. With the Muse of Materials, for a lot of you guys, you may not even really be focused on love. This week, you may be kind of just focused on your money, your grind, and your goals, things like that. Good night, Yee. Okay. Any other person coming towards Sagittarius in love, spirit? Four materials, I don't think so. I feel like with the four materials, I think you're going to be kind of protecting yourself, protecting all that you're accomplishing in your life. I feel like lately, Sagittarius, you've been doing very well for yourself and really doing a lot of things for you. And right now you're kind of in a protective energy, which is nothing's wrong with that. I would just say this week, don't stay in that. If you eventually do want to attract a loving partner, you definitely have to make space for someone at some point. All right. Your person trying to come back could be a Sagittarius, a Leo, an Aries, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Also have Aquarius, Scorpio. Yeah, that's it. Doesn't have to be those signs, but that's just the main energy coming through. All right, we're doing Capricorn next. Capricorn. Hey, how y'all doing? Don't forget, guys, to like the video. I really have not said it tonight, but thank you to the 172 people that have been on this live tonight who have already hit the like button. I appreciate the support, guys. Thank you. And thank you to all the newbies that have subscribed to the channel. Welcome. Thank you so much for being a part of this exciting family. It's like we're family here. So thank you. And any Soul Tribe members watching tomorrow, I will be doing general readings for each of my beautiful Soul Tribe members. Thank you so much for your contribution and support of what I do here. You know, your girl works tirelessly to create the content and give people personal readings. So what better way to celebrate you all and look into what messages you need to know, Soul Tribe, for the month of November. So I can't wait to do those readings tomorrow with you guys. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into Capricorn. Let's get into Capricorn. Any Capricorns here? Capricorn, Capricorn. Don't forget, guys, to order your shadow work deck. You can find it at Amazon. I just dropped the link into the chat for those that really need to do some heavy soul work and healing. Great deck with prompts. And I will be giving away a complimentary deck of shadow work that's going to be autographed by your girl. If you want to be in the running, all you got to do is type shadow work into the live chat to be in the running to get it. Type shadow work to be in the running to get it. And even if you don't win it, you can still purchase your own using that link that can be found in the description box below, as well as the link I dropped into the live chat. All right, here we go, Capricorn. Let's see what we got. A lot of shadow work. Miss Toya says shadow work. We need some shadow work. Miss Siren needs some shadow work. Lauren needs some shadow work. Charlie needs some shadow work. I will always keep moving, period. Needs some shadow work. All right. I love it. Thank you guys so much for the support. And what I will do is tomorrow I will make the official announcement. I'm going to go back and look at the live chat, and I'm going to select just one lucky subscriber to get this deck, including it will be signed and it'll be a very special message from your girl. So thank you guys so much for the support of the channel. But again, cop that shadow deck at Amazon using that link in the description box below. Okay, here we go. We've already done all the signs, and now we just have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left. We've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Here we go, Capricorn. Let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Capricorn? And the person that Capricorn is currently connected to in love and romance at this time that they'll be connected to this week. We have the Five of Voices. The Muse of Materials. The Six of Inspiration. Underneath the deck, we have the Four of Voices and the Three of Emotions. So this is someone that really wants you guys to get to a better space. I'm getting back to being friendly, having fun, you know, more of a light energy. I think they want to get back to that because right now it looks like this person hasn't been getting a lot of that peaceful energy from you. I'm getting a lot of you Capricorns are just kind of focusing on your money, your career. You're not putting a lot of focus on this person. And it's kind of making this person feel some kind of way. Like, why is Capricorn more focused on themselves and their goals and not me? Yeah. So this person is playing this heady game and mind game with you. And what they're trying to do is try to hold their energy back to get you to want them even more. I'm getting like to yearn for you or want you. But what they're noticing is kind of in a sense, not working, because I believe a lot of you guys, hold on a second, y'all. Okay, there we go. Sorry, my phone's about to die. I really believe this person thinks that by holding back from you, by playing this game, is going to kind of get you into a panic state and make you want them even more and make you want to take action towards them even more. But it's not really working out in their favor. Not like they thought. Okay. So it's a form of control, getting you back into your place. Like, you need to get your crap together. Like, what are you doing? Why are you focusing on you? Why are you focusing on your goals? You need to be focusing on me, Capricorn. That's what this person's kind of saying. I think you realize ultimately that this person is up to something. I think you've been thinking a lot about the fact that this person's probably going to tell you whatever they need to tell you to try to win you back. At the least, that's what you're thinking, but you won't believe them. You're going to think that they're bluffing or lying or not being honest with you, keeping some secrets or trying to manipulate you in some type of way. You don't trust this person. Let's just call it what it is. And so I think you're more interested in pursuing other romantic opportunities and not this one. But this person definitely, with the Six of Inspiration to the Muse of Emotion, you giving them any kind of attention, whether it be good or bad, communicate to this person that you still love them, that you still have emotions for them. And the fact that you're not doing these things is making them feel like you're being unfair. So that's the bottom line. They need, and they're not happy about it. So they need your attention. They need your same energy you used to give them. What does this person want? Let's look at that. Honestly, what does this person want honestly with Capricorn? To your forgiveness with the Five of Cups in reverse. And, just want to talk about a new beginning with the Ace of Voices. They want to know for sure that you forgive them, that you're willing to move on from whatever's happened in the past, and let's just have a fresh start. But they're not going about it the right way. Like, playing this game, it's not the right game to play. I think you're way more mature than that. But this person's operating out of a very immature energy. They can be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also getting Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's what I got. Okay, let's look at singles. So if you're a Capricorn and you're single as a Pringle, meaning you are totally free from anybody right now. Let's see what you can expect in your love life these next 7 days. Spirit, tell me about Capricorns who are single. What can they expect in their love life? November 7th through November 14th, 2025. We have the Strength in the reverse. The Seven of Voices in the reverse. The Queen of Voices in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Three of Emotions and the Ten of Emotions. Okay. So this feels like somebody that's going to kind of just say, hey, let's just get together. Let's have some fun. Let's see where this thing can go. But ultimately, Capricorn, what I'm getting is somebody that's lacking a lot of confidence coming towards you to build a relationship with you. They're just kind of in a space of like, let's just kind of see if we can enjoy each other's company first. Yeah. I think they're very attracted to you. Like, that's not an issue. They're very attracted to you. But then there's this thing where like they're a little frustrated with how they're receiving the experience with you. So for them, that is the blockage. Why isn't Capricorn giving me more? Why isn't Capricorn doing more? So it feels like somebody that likes to be courted or pursued or catered to or wine and dine. And it doesn't matter if you're a feminine and this is a masculine you're connecting to, or if you're a masculine connected to a feminine. Whoever this is, they feel like they kind of are a bit selfish and look at relationships and connections as, well, what is this person going to do for me? And with the 7 of voices in reverse to the lovers in reverse, that's a complete turn off for you right there. That's where this relationship comes to a staggering halt. That's not going to work for you. You would define this as you would be selling yourself short, and you're going to communicate this to this person. And, you know, Capricorn, you don't have no filter. You're going to let this person know, like, listen, I don't know who you've been with or what type of relationships you've gotten involved with, but let me tell you something. If you want to be with me, I need to get a reciprocal energy. So I'm only giving as much as you give me. So if you want to just keep it light, we're going to keep it light. What you expect me to roll out the red carpet and you just give me a little bit to work with? And that's what they expect. And that's not the time you're on. So yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune here, I think you're hoping for something better. Yeah, because you feel like this is not it. Yeah, you're hoping that you can find something better. This isn't it. Yeah. With the 8 of Inspirations and the Knight of Pentacles, the most you will give this person, I'm feeling, is by the end of November. And I think by the end of November, you're going to skedaddle and ultimately leave, but you're going to slow all the way down. And then you're going to probably just say, this ain't going to work for me. Yeah, this person is very insecure. They need reassurance. They need somebody to cater to them, love on them, make them feel like they're of value, a lot of value. Yeah. And I think you're somebody who is emotionally independent and emotionally intelligent to where you don't need all that validation. So that would make you feel like because this person isn't at that level, that's a turnoff for you. You want someone who isn't so like codependent on other people to make them want to be in a relationship with you. You want them to be solid on their own like you. So it's just not a match. So yeah, with the Hermit in the reverse, I think you're going to ghost this person. Yeah, with the 4 of emotions, you're going to say, yeah, this isn't it. There's nothing to think about. There's nothing to pursue. Yeah, I'm not interested. We got the Strength card. We got, so that's Leo. We also have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a lot of air sign energy here. I also got Aries and fixed sign. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. Let me know. Let me know, single Capricorns, if that resonates with your story. Some of you guys may have already met this person, or you will by the end of November, and you'll see what I'm saying. It's going to be a trip, but I don't think you're going to really miss out on anything. This person just going to miss out on you. All right. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. We got Aquarius next. Don't forget, guys, your girl Mika does offer personal readings. So if you have not taken advantage of checking out all that I have to offer, at my website and taking advantage of this 20% off sale that I've been going long and strong on. Take advantage of it because I do offer very deep and detailed, comprehensive personal readings where I dive deep on whatever questions you want to know about love, money, career, what have you. And all of my clients who have gotten readings from me absolutely love it. If you don't know, check out the reviews for yourself. Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance is the website. And if you're not able to get there or type it into your browser, all you got to do is click on the link in the pinned comment or the description box below. All right, let's get right into it. Aqua gang. Aquarius. Hey, Charlie. Charlie says, loves your reading, Mika. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I enjoy connecting with you all. You guys are the reason I keep going. You know, when I started this channel, guys, I really didn't expect so many beautiful souls to connect with me and enjoy what I do. So thank you all so much for making this whole opportunity possible. What better way for me to share my gift with the world than to connect with you all? So thank you so much for giving me a reason to keep going. Because I'm telling y'all, it's rough out here. There's so many readers out here and different channels you guys can watch on YouTube, and you guys decide to come here. So I love it. Thank you so much. And I'm glad for those that have become subscribers or members of the channel. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of the love and support, and all of you who can't afford to, you know, book a reading or, you know, join the channel membership. No worries. I still see all of your beautiful comments because you guys know kindness is free. So shedding kindness by liking the video or leaving a positive message means the world to me. Like I say, it really keeps me going. So thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. And that's genuine. I don't have my Aquarius mask on. I really mean it this time. Aqua gang, y'all know how it is. You know how sometimes we got to just put on a smiley face. Now, the smiley face is a mask because your girl tired. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm ready to just... This is how I really feel. But I will keep going. Here we go, Aquarius. Let's do it. So this is for all Aquariuses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aqua gang, don't forget to check out that video I did earlier with all the tea of what you got coming up in your love life and your career for the month of November 2025. Please be sure to check it out. Mitzi, thank you so much for joining the Soul Tribe. Wow. Yay! Well, guess what? You just joined right on time because tomorrow I'm giving all of my members free general readings for the month of November. So you're lucky, girl. You got right on time. Got a free reading. And for those that don't know, if you join my membership, you get a complimentary free mini reading for joining. So thank you so much, Mitzi, for joining. And thank you to all of my members who are still subscribed and supporting what I do. Much love to you all. Thank you so much. Here we go, Aqua. So Missy's cute now. She got her crown on. She royalty, boo. Y'all peasants, step aside. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. See, I told you, Aquarius, I'm tired. Here we go. Try it one more time. Rewind. Watch what happens live, right? Spirit. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Aquarius and the person that Aquarius is currently connected to in love and romance? We have the Hanged Muse in the reverse. We have the Queen of Voices. We have the Nine of Emotions. And underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Emotions, as well as the Muse of Voices. Okay. This person feels very stuck. And the reason why they feel stuck is because their energy is very fickle, Aquarius. It feels like this person doesn't know, like, if it's safe to love you, even though they do have these emotions for you, or if it would be best for them to move on and find someone else to love. They just want peace. I'm hearing they just want you guys to get on the same page. Because the current state that this person is in, they're not happy. Their energy's off. They're losing patience with knowing what to do. I mean, they're just totally going crazy. With the Four of Swords underneath the deck, this person is very stressed. Because I think this person has a lot of passion for you. With the Muse of Inspiration, this person is definitely turned on by you, really wants you, but at the same time don't want to deal with the issues of what you're going to say, what you're going to do, how you're going to act. I mean, you are showing up as the Queen of Voices, which is like the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a non-nonsense queen. She's one who's definitely going to, really make her standards, her opinion, be heard and be known. She's not going to let up. And she will definitely take her emotions out of the equation, even though you do have a lot of love for this person. Okay. The thing that is the issue, Aquarius, with this person is the fighting, the disagreements. The fact that this person puts so much stress on you because you have your set of expectations of what you need in a partner. And I don't even think you're asking for too much, but what you're needing is cooperation and consistency and this person to level up and be the man or woman they need to be for you. They make it so hard. So you put your foot down. And you said, I'm not going to be anybody's option. You either going to pick me or you can get lost. So it was very clear, Aquarius, whether it was indirectly or directly in your face, you knew this person was very fickle about you. You knew this person wasn't really honestly choosing you. Thank you so much, Mrs. Melvin. Thank you so much for the gift. I really feel like this is somebody, that you felt like no matter how much you did love this person, you had to leave it all behind. You did. And it was a very painful truth. But you rather live in the painful truth and be honest with yourself and what you were experiencing versus continue to be a part of something that's not really aligned to your standards or values. That's where the line in the sand had to be drawn because this person was not leveling up and choosing you or doing the right thing. I really feel like, honestly, Aquarius, you and this person both love each other. That's why this person is really kind of thrown off and thrown for a loop. But they don't like to take accountability. They don't like to be told what to do. They don't like to be told they got to grow up. They got to do this. They feel like you're kind of bossing them around. And that's not what it is. I think you just found someone that just was a little bit less mature than you. And your expectation was for them to rise up and be better than where they are. So it's just about them not being totally at your vibration or your level. And so with that, you have to retract and accept it for what it is. As painful as that truth was, I think you started to really just be more wise and more clear about what it is and what it ain't. And when you start separating your emotion out of the equation and start looking at it from a more logical stance, which is you're very good at that, Aquarius, that's where you were, very real with yourself and said, it is what it is. I mean, I can't get this person to be something they're not. Miss Toy says 100. See, the thing about it is this person can't be whole and solid and happy and at peace on their own. They just can't get to that space. If anything, you gave them inspiration, you gave them hope, you gave them peace, and now they're living in all this fantasy of what it would be like to be back with you. And the reality is you're not in their energy. So now they're like, damn, how do I fix this? What do I do? What does this person want to do next, Aquarius? Because, nobody got time for this. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, that's a good start. And the 4 of Cups. Okay, that's a bad ending. What you expect from this person, Aquarius, let's be clear. They just are not going to do it. You want this person to give you more, do more, show up more, be more mature, whatever. See this? All of that, they're not interested in putting in the work. They're lazy. And they're going to run for responsibility and consistent effort and growth. And a relationship constantly has to be worked on and worked through. Thank you, Mrs. Melvin, for the second gift. Appreciate it. So sweet. So yeah, it's stagnation for this person, because I know that Aquarius is not going to allow me to come back until I change. But that's the blockage. This person don't want to change because we always got choice. This person could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also getting a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. That's the primary energy here. Fire and water. Doesn't have to be, but that's the main energies here. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, Aquarius. Let's look at singles. Let's look at Aquariuses who are single. Josie says 100. 100. Sherry says, is this astro sign or horoscope? Okay, so whatever your sign is in your natal chart for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, Sherry, that's what you need to look at, boo. That's what you need to look at. Your natal chart placements. Okay. Here we go. And Mitzi dropped the link into the chat for you, Sherry, if you don't know what that is. You just click on that link and it'll give you all the information you need. Okay. Thank you so much for coming. Hit the subscribe button, boo, so you can always make sure that you are joining in on the fun. And all the newbies out there, hit subscribe and like the video. Okay, here we go, y'all. Aquarius. Aquariuses who are single as a Pringle. Let's see what you got in store for your love life these next 7 days. Spirit, tell me a little bit about single Aquariuses. Single Aquariuses. What is coming up for single Aquariuses the next 7 days? in their love life. We have the Queen of Inspiration. The Five of Voices in the reverse. The Knight of Voices in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Devil in the reverse and the Lovers. Okay. Okay. All right. This feels like somebody that has some things about them that they're really trying to work through and change for the better, which is, that's a good thing. I feel like they see something very special about you, Aquarius, that's going to motivate them to want to change for the better. They may have had a past about them that tells them, the way that they were living their life is not to their benefit. And then they meet you and they encounter you and they're like, wow, I'm really digging Aquarius. Aquarius is the truth. Wait a second. Who is this Aquarius? So I really feel like this is somebody that's really digging you. They're like, I'm willing to do better in my life. I'm really, ready to, get to a better space. I think this person's realizing that if they don't change, they may end up alone, or they may end up with a lot of people that they don't necessarily want to be with. So this is somebody that is trying their best to take the initiative to go for what they want, okay? And what they want is they want to recover maybe the most low vibrational spaces of themselves, their shadow work, okay? I feel like this person got a lot of shadow work that they're working through when you meet them. And with the muse of materials underneath the deck, they have a lot that they want to offer you. They see you as being worth it. They see you as a good catch, okay? I like it. I like it so far. Now you, Aquarius, when this person shows up into your life, and it doesn't have to be these next 7 days. Some of you guys may have already met this person or you will soon. You're not going to be too sure about this one. I think you're going to be still recovering from your past or not really be totally open to love and relationships. It's like you're sort of open, but then you're like, we'll see. It's kind of like a we'll see energy. You know what I'm saying, Aquarius? Where it's like, I'll talk to people. I'll see what's going on out here, but I'm not desperate for no relationship. So you're just not sure. Two of Voices. You're just not sure. Do I need to have my guard up? Do I need to, let this person know what it is, what it ain't? Like, how do I need to proceed? It's going to be all up to them, Mika. It's going to be all up to them. I got you, Aquarius. I got you. Yeah, what you're trying to avoid is a tower moment. Okay, you're trying to have one foot in, one foot out. So just in case this person start acting crazy, time to boot, time to hit, time to hit it, time to go. Now, I saw the Queen of Swords pop up for just a second, and I'm seeing it pop up again with this person and how they're communicating with you. I feel like this person knows that you have this very guarded disposition. So it's going to really take this person for a loop. You're definitely a challenge for them. And that can be a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing, Aquarius. So it depends on the severity of this guarded energy you're showing this person. I think if you're not careful, it may make this relationship turn a bit karmic because this person, remember, is recovering from being low vibrational. So if you're not careful, you being very guarded, very judgy, very standoffish, very critical, even if you're thinking these things, you don't have to vocalize it. If you do, there's a strong possibility this person is going to honestly and truly start to get a feeling about you like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this. Yeah, they're going to be heavily thinking like, what in the world? But you see these rose petals, and that represents a lot of passion. So this person's definitely going to be thinking a lot about you, but they're still going to have passion for you. So it's not like they're going to totally check out, but they're definitely going to be in deep thought. So I would be careful. Don't let things that happen in your past determine how you treat new people you encounter, Aquarius. You got to give people a fair shot and a fair chance, and let them show you that they're toxic, or let them show you that they don't have good intentions. Don't assume everybody's bad, because everyone isn't. Is there anything else Aquarius needs to know about this person? Yeah, we have the Muse of Voices, that this person is very analytical. And that paired with the 8 of Voices, it means this person's going to be heavily in their head. They could be an air sign like you, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or I'm also getting fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, or a Scorpio. So be careful with this person. They're very logical too. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for this week. Good luck to you. I hope that's a good warning message if you haven't met this person yet, of some things that you can definitely look forward to. I would say trust your gut. I always say trust your gut. If your intuition tells you something's off, it probably is, but don't jump to conclusions. Let somebody show you who they are. You know, that's the biggest thing. And sometimes after such a big loss or a breakup, we tend to have this big wall of guard up. And that's normal. But if you feel like you have to be totally guarded, totally closed off, you're not ready today. You're just not ready for that step. You got to be open. Love is a risk. So if you're not ready to go to the casino and gamble in the dating pool over love, then, you know, I would wait. Give yourself a little more time to heal. All right, y'all, guess what? We made it to the end. We made it. We made it to Pisces. Woo! If you are a Pisces, do know I did do Pisces earlier. So Pisces, be sure you check out your reading that I did earlier. And don't forget, guys, before we get to this last sign of the evening, if you have not already hit the like button, showed your girl some love, please do so. And don't forget to type in the word shadow work if you want to be in the running for this free shadow work deck. But I strongly advise that because I'm only giving away one deck, you go ahead and purchase yours at Amazon. The link is down in the description box below, so you can go ahead and copy your own shadow work deck. What it is it is a step-by-step interactive card prompting thing where it kind of gives you things to think about your shadow self. And it really gives you a strong, dive deep look at yourself and things you need to heal in order to become the best version of yourself. So it's a very spiritually deep, very spiritually charged experience. And what better way to do it than with cards? So it's really cool. Check it out. Shadow Work Deck down in the description box below. Giving away 1 to 1 lucky subscriber. It will be autographed, and I'll put a beautiful message in there for the winner. I'm going to announce the winner tomorrow. Okay, whoever the winner is, you'll hear about it tomorrow. Let's get to Pisces now. I'll also drop the link into the live chat for those that want to know how to get to that shadow work deck. I've been using it, and it's great, very helpful. On my spiritual journey these past few days since I've gotten it. So I was like, what better way than to give, you know, one of my viewers their own deck to check out. I think a lot of us need it. I think a lot of us, we need something to help us heal and to navigate through parts of ourselves that keeps attracting the toxic, or keeps making us lack the confidence, or puts us in vulnerable situations and not knowing how to have that sense of self-empowerment and focus. And that's what this does. It does the heavy work, and it walks you step by step on how to do that. Really good deck, really good price. So check it out. Pisces is next. Here we go, Pisces. Keep in mind, this is a general reading for all Pisces. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Pisces and the person that Pisces is currently connected to in love and romance at this time and the week of November 7th through November 14th, 2025? We have the Seven of Voices in the reverse. The Four of Inspiration. The Four of Voices in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the World and the Page of Cups in the reverse. All right. So I just had a fly, like as soon as I said the last card, come flying around. So I just feel like there's like this person is a pest that you just can't get rid of, and they just keep bothering you. So that may resonate for some of you as like this pest, this thing, this nuisance that you just can't get rid of. And the reason why I say that is because this person feels like they played themselves. You know, it feels like this person hates the fact that it's possibly over between you two, or it's coming to a close if it hasn't officially been announced as being over. And they hate that. They feel like you are somebody of value and worth, and they can't accept that it's over. So they're trying their best to come up with a plan, devising a plan to try to change some of their toxic ways, because they regret treating you the way they did, whatever this person did. What did this person do to Pisces? Okay, Knight of Voices. So this was somebody that was really trying to control you, the situation. Some of them were very inconsistent, very in and out. You know, I'm getting they had a very bad temper, very impulsive with things that they said. I'm getting like there was a fight. This person said some things that they just cannot take back. Ultimately, that's kind of what happened. They said and did some things that they just can't, you know, they just can't be forgiven for you. So you went silent. And I think your intuition also went off about this person. That, you know, this is not your 10 of Cups. That maybe this person has been selling you a fantasy or a dream that's not in tune with the reality of the situation. That they're not equipped to give you the type of love or experience that you absolutely really want. Okay. So yeah, it's a Pisces watching right now who's very frustrated by this whole experience, because I think you came into this relationship wholeheartedly and with honest and pure intentions. You really did want this person to give you something solid, something real, something pure, because that's what they were selling, but they were not really giving you that behavior. Their behavior and the way they treated you was something totally different. And that was the thing. So yeah, this person is feeling betrayed because they thought that over time you would come around, or you would eventually forgive them or let this thing die. But it looks like with the Page of Materials in reverse, they're realizing that you're not really interested in committing to them. And that kind of that makes them feel betrayed. Like, how could you not want to be with me? You know, don't we usually work things out? Don't we usually talk it through? Don't you want to, you know, make this relationship work? So yeah, with the Two of Emotions, this person really wants this relationship with you. That's Two of Cups. They feel like you're their person. They really want this relationship with you. They feel like everything is a disaster. They ruined it. They feel like they ruined this opportunity. But it looks like they had it in their hand. They had the whole relationship right there in their face, and they just fumbled. It's very sad. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be. That's the predominant energy. And we got Capricorn and Pisces. All right. Let's look at singles now. So if you are a Pisces who is single as a Pringle, let's see what's coming up your way for November 7th through November 14th. Spirit, tell me a little bit about single Pisces. Single Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can they expect in their love life for the week of November 7th through November 14th, 2025, Spirit? Page of Materials in the reverse. The Magician. And then we have the Muse of Material. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Inspiration. And then we have the the Muse of Inspiration. The Ace of Inspiration and the Muse of Inspiration. A lot of fire energy here and earth energy. So fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, and earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So this feels like somebody that really wants, a passionate new beginning with you. So it kind of feels like somebody new. It doesn't feel like somebody from your past, Pisces. It feels like someone new, but we got a problem. We got a problem. I think this is somebody that just kind of wants to keep it very superficial, passionate, surface level, because I think most of their focus is their money and their career. They're not really focusing on anything serious right now. They know it's wrong to not really want to give it their all to you, but they're hoping that you'll be willing to just kind of like have this start with them, of keeping it light and casual, a page of inspiration, like hoping you'll just kind of let them come in for a fun time, not a long time. That's the energy. Let's have some fun. Let's not be too serious. Let's just see. Now, with the Magician to the High Priestess to the Five of Pentacles in reverse, I really feel like you two are kind of focusing on your money, your career. And with the Ace of Voices in reverse, I don't think you trust this person. They kind of confuse you with like, what are they really wanting? Because I don't think this person's going to be upfront and honest with you about what they got going on. So yeah, this is with the Muse of Material and the Four of Inspiration. I really feel like this person feels more at home with focusing on the career thing. Okay. They're not putting a lot of focus on love. So yeah, it feels like they're kind of stuck in that energy for what it's worth. So I don't think this is going to have any kind of lift off or go anywhere. It really feels like it's going to kind of stay where it's at. And like I say, this person could be an earth sign or a fire sign. All right. So that's what I have for you, Pisces singles. Let me know if it resonates. Keep in mind, somebody in the comments said something about they've been single for a long time and all that. Well, listen, if you're not dating, then none of these readings will apply to you. If you're single and you're not dating, you're not interested in love, you're not putting yourself out there, of course it won't resonate with you. This is for people who are actively dating. And this is a collective reading, like I always tell you guys. So it may or may not resonate with your story. And it's a predictive reading, so you never know. But if you want me to look at your unique situation, meaning you want me to dive deep on what you specifically have going on and not me channeling all of the energies of all Pisces, all, all the collective or what have you, book you a personal. That is the sure and fact way for me to connect specifically with your unique situation and be able to give you guidance on what you have coming up, whether it be money, love, career, what have you. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the live. Did y'all enjoy it? Did you guys enjoy the live? Because we've done all of the signs. Somebody said, did you do Capricorn yet? Did you just see the comments? Scroll up, baby. We did all the signs. We did Aries all the way to Pisces. We did Aries all the way to Pisces. Okay. George says, I am not good enough or big enough for any woman. Well, George, you know what? Somebody gonna love you. You know, I think at the end of the day, and y'all please forgive me because I got to go check on this food. But at the end of the day, what you guys have to understand when it comes to love, that there's somebody for everybody. Y'all may not believe me, but there is. And I think sometimes we sell ourselves short because we limit ourselves to only a select few of people that we encounter in our lives. And we say, because these people didn't want me, or because these people were toxic, or because these people didn't really match my gangster, then I'm going to just say right there, I'm not going to find love, or I'm not going to find someone that loves me. But that's not true. You will, if you want it bad enough. That's only if you want it bad enough. Because at the end of the day, some of you guys get so hyper fixated on being independent, meaning you become so stuck in your ways. Hold on, y'all. Please forgive me. I'm trying to get this crock pot. Look at my crock pot thing went off. Lord Jesus. I'm glad I came in here and checked it. But you get so used to doing your own thing and being single that you don't even want to go out there and date again or get to know people. Or you get so broken by your old toxic exes that you think that all people operate in that type of way, and that's not true. So you got to change your mindset. And you have to believe that you are beautiful. You have to believe that you're handsome. You got to believe that you are sexy. And if you're not at that place, then that means you need to go and buy that shadow work deck. And you need to go and you need to work on building your internal shadows about yourself that's causing you to put yourself in this self-limiting belief, because that's what it is. Sometimes we're our own blockage. You know, a lot of times we create our own blockages in our life because what we do is we say, well, because I had, you know, an old toxic ex, I can't do better. Because I dated this girl and that girl, she rejected me, so no one wants me. You may be looking in the wrong places. You know, some ladies, I will say this, sometimes you want men that don't necessarily want you. You're dating outside of your compatibility scale. You know, you got to date within your compatibility, meaning you got to date people that's actually your match. And I heard one dating expert say this, and it makes so much sense. When you're dating somebody, find somebody that you would potentially say, if I was in middle school, they would want to date me. Like they're compatible as far as looks, interests. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would I look like in the 8th grade dating a jock? That's not me. I'm not like you know, even though I was a cheerleader in middle school, I wasn't the like, you know, preppy and you know, I wasn't that. So I wouldn't be attracted to that. I'm not attracted to that kind of guy. Y'all, I'm trying to get my crock pot to turn back on, y'all. I hope my crock pot didn't stop working. I'm trying to cook this roast. Trying to make sure the heat's coming through. Oh, Lord. Might be time for another crock pot. I'm gonna have to do the breaker box. Reset the breaker box. Ain't that something? So yeah, you gotta stop having the self-limiting belief that you can't do better and believe you can. You just have to have, it starts in the mind. You know, I believe thoughts become things. That's a real thing. So if you think you can't, then you can't. But if you say, I'm beautiful, I'm handsome, I'm sexy, then you can. And that is the first thing that's going to get you going. But you also got to make sure you're looking in the right places too. Because some of y'all on them dating apps, and that's full of toxic folks. Okay, that's the kitchen. That's the fridge. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hope I don't electrocute myself, y'all. If somebody see me get electrocuted, setting the breaker box, resetting the breaker box. Call 911. So what I'm saying is, I really feel like at the end of the day, when it comes to love, relationships, dating, just have fun with it. Don't set your expectations too high. Don't set your expectations too low. You want to go somewhere in the middle with it. Somewhere in the middle. And wherever that middle is, that's going to be your sweet spot. And that's the group of people you want to connect with. The sweet spot in the middle. All right. I got my crock pot back working. So somebody got some, y'all put some stuff in the comments. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so if you want to get the deck, you're just going to click on the link. I'm going to put it in the live chat for y'all. Somebody I think wanted the deck. So I will put it in the live chat. That's the link to get to the deck. Now, if you want to get to my website to book a reading, that's the link to book a reading. Okay. So this is the shadow work deck one more time. That's what it looks like. And like I say, it has different prompts on the cards. So each of the cards have different prompts on it. So I'll read one or two of them so you guys get an idea. So I'll read this one. It says, think of a time you felt disconnected from nature. The situation was blank, and you fill in the blank. And they give you some examples. The situation was being indoors for a week, doing this. And then it says, I will reconnect by blank. Okay. All right, here goes another prompt. It says, anchor yourself. It says, identify an item or symbol that represents your growth. And it says, for an example, it could be a stone, a bracelet, or whatever. And it says, keep it with you as a reminder of your journey. So this is like closing. So I think they have like different steps of how you're supposed to go through this shadow work program. And each of the different cards represents different steps of the program or how you want to move through the program. It's really cool. But closing will be some of the stuff in the end. All right, let me pull one more. And then I'm going to go to bed, y'all. Okay, here goes another one on the orange deck. I mean, the yellow deck. It says, reflect on a time you felt someone was being dishonest. It said the person is blank. So identify who the person is. And it says, the dishonesty made me feel blank. So did it make you feel betrayed? Did it make you feel hurt? And then you're going to say, which might reflect my own fears of blank. It reflects my fears of what? How, because I felt this way, what is that a reflection of my fears of what? Okay. So it's just like, you know, shadow work. And as you do these exercises, what you're actually doing is you're identifying more about who you are, why you do what you do, why you think what you think, so you can make better choices moving forward. Those are just some examples of some of the cards, but it's a very big deck. Very big deck of different prompts. You see all these cards? A lot of prompts. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the live. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. If you did, again, don't forget to like the video, show your girl some support. After this live ends, I will definitely timestamp all of the video for you. So I just want to make sure you guys do know that I appreciate all of the love and support. And if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, because every single month I do give away a free personal tarot reading on this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good night, everybody.